Hey up guys, welcome back to another video for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. This will be my Insanity walkthrough and we are doing this with bonuses. It carries on from my very first playthrough, so if you follow that one, you can follow this one as well and get platinum. I've got a full text guide for this linked in the description, and to begin with I'm going to show you what bonuses we're going to unlock. So we're going to use Freya's Needle for Grace, so purchase that one. Buy the Ghost Grudge for Leon. You want the Mortal Edge for Leon as well. That has a much bigger parry window, so it's useful for a few fights later on. Now that RPG for Leon, you get one use for the whole game, but I'm going to buy that in a minute. But also buy Tactical Tracker for Leon. Yeah, Tactical Tracker. Rugged Rookie Charm for Grace, to give her a bit more damage. You want Infinite Ammo for guns, probably the most important. And if you've got enough, infinite durability for hatches, and if you have got even more, then you could always buy rocket launcher, infinite ammo for that. But all you really need, guys, yes, those ones I mentioned, and the RPG just a one use if you can for 15,000. Like I say, if you have enough, buy infinite durability for the hatchets, and if you've got even more left over, buy infinite ammo for the RPG. Now I'm sure anyway, I've bought everything I wanted to do except for the infinite ammo for the RPG, but when we complete the final puzzle at the start of the game, well, more or less probably like 30 minutes into the video or so, we're going to complete the final puzzle, get another 20,000, and if you bought only them ones I've unlocked, you should have enough to buy infinite ammo later for the RPG if you want. I'm not going to use infinite ammo for the RPG, I was going to use infinite ammo for all weapons and the normal RPG with the one-time use. We're going to save it for Hunk because it makes a Hunk fight a lot easier, because on Insanity, the hardest part is probably the Hunk fight, guys. Anyway, so when you begin, come forward as Grace, grab an antique coin on the step on the left. Yeah, antique coins show up a lot earlier on Insanity, so grab that number 1 on the left, just on that step. We're going to collect 3 antique coins all together with Grace, because it's all we need. I think I found 33 altogether on my Insanity run. If you look at the text guide, I have listed everything in there, even things I don't collect, because I want to be able to come back to it myself as well in the future when I do no bonuses run. I know exactly what everything is and stuff like that. So yeah, it's about 33 coins altogether on Insanity, but we only need 3, so all I want to get is a hit pouch in the parlour room. So grab that one, come through here, make way into the hotel. There'll be another one in the hotel behind the lobby reception desk. That'll be coin number 2, and of course we'll go through this area. Now, being on Insanity, enemies are going to behave a little bit differently. There are quite a few different spawns. The new spawns are not massively different. I mean, when I was reading thoughts from others on Insanity, players were saying enemies spawn a lot differently. It's not a massive difference. There's just a few times where, you know, you might go in a room where it had no enemies before, but now there will be enemies. You know, I guess blister heads do spawn a bit earlier. But other than that, it's not really a massive difference. I mean, there are a few items, new items scattered about, but it's mainly in the first half. Once you get into the later half of Leon, when he's in the open world section, yeah, that's more or less the same. And like I say, just a few extra enemies here and there. Anyway, so yes, in the hotel, so in the bar area, grab the photo off the pillar like normal, spin it around and take the key. Use the key to unlock the next door to reach the lobby. Yeah, all these tactics I'm going to be providing, guys, are more or less what I deem to be the easiest way to do this, providing you don't have infinite rocket launcher, which we are not using. Right, so in the lobby, come around to reception at the back, and there's antique coin number 2. There you go. Like I say, I'm only collecting 3 antique coins. If you want the location of all of them, then refer to my text guides. Right, carrying up and grab this green herb on the left. That green herb is new, it only appears on Insanity. Yes, grab the wire cutters and then carry on into this next room. Of course, use the cutters to cut off the barbed wire, interact with the bed at the end, and examine the far right photo. Now, when it comes to speed demon and no healing, I'm not going to be using the blood collector on this. So if you still need the achievement for completing the game without using the blood collector, you'll get that on this one. But when it comes to no healing, I would not advise to do that on this, because it's actually quite tricky. Just avoid a little bit of damage here and there, and of course your health don't heal up back to caution like it does on casual. So yes, do not do no healing on this, but if you want to do no blood collector, you can. We will be doing it anyway. For speed demon, so you actually have to fight the final boss to unlock that trophy, and for purposes of this Insanity and making it as easy as possible, we're going to be picking the destroy Elpis ending, of course, because then you don't have to fight the final boss, but it still pops the insanity trophy. So to get speed him, it means you actually have to fight him. So what you could do, you either reload that autosave and just try to beat him, or if you want to make it easier, we'll reload a save before Hunk, and I'll let you know when we get there to make a save here and do not to overwrite it. So what you do, you reload that save before Hunk, where you got the rocket launcher, but now you can unlock infinite ammo, because when you complete a game on Insanity, you get 40,000 CP, and we can use that to unlock infinite ammo for the RPG if you don't already have it. And the reason you have to reload that save before you use the RPG before Hunk is because once you've used it once, you cannot take it from a supply box at all. So even if you die to final boss, when it lets you access a supply box on the game over screen, the RPG will not be there to purchase. So you will not be able to make the final boss a lot easier. So you'd have to reload that save before Hunk when you still got rocket launcher, but then you'll have infinite ammo for it unlocked. Then when you use it on Hunk, of course you'll die really quick, but you'll also still keep the RPG because you've got infinite ammo for it. So you probably got to replay that final 10 minutes. But if you want to do speed demon on this playthrough, guys, that's how I recommend it. Either try to do a final boss with normal weapons, or reload the save at Hunk after completing the game on Insanity. Make sure you've got infinite ammo unlocked for the RPG. Just go through the last 10-15 minutes, do the release Elpis ending, fight the final boss of the RPG, kill him really quick, and that pretty much be it, guys. We're going to be getting plenty of healing items along the way, and by the way, for this part, you can actually die here really quick, but there is an autosave right before it. So what you need to do is, as soon as this cutscene begins, you need to try to avoid his shotgun. Most of the time I hold right and it works, but it weren't always. But like I say, if you do die to that, just reload autosave and you'll literally restart it before. The game on Insanity is quite different to a lot of the previous Resident Evil games, the remakes on high difficulties where there's no autosave. This autosaves quite a lot. Not much with Grace. I mean, it does in this opening section, and it does when you're playing as Leon. Yeah, loads of autosaves when you're playing as Leon, and loads of Grace in this opening section. But later on Grace's parts, there'll be no autosave, so you want to make sure you are saving quite often with Grace. But yeah, with Leon, it don't really matter too much, because he's got plenty of autosaves to pop up. So once you stuck the fire poker into his brain, you run up steps, guys, and interact with the fire door, and use the key to unlock it. Then you take control as Leon. So to begin with Leon, he's going to give a Requiem to Grace a bit later, right? But if you upgrade it with Leon and put Charm on it, that carries across to Grace. And this is the only time to do this, but it's great to do it because it, of course, gives Grace more damage. So we're going to do that first. So first, grab that tracker module rare. That'd be 5,000. Do not buy anything, but if you want to for the time being, you can put the charm on the Requiem. Canorcia charm, that one there. Yep, so put that one on it, guys, which increases firepower. Now come over here. So we need to get 11,000 points from kills. I don't mean how many from the item trackers you can find. Yeah, from kills. Now with these enemies, most of them will turn into blister heads if you shoot them in the torso. If you blow off their leg or the head, they will not turn. And if you turn into blister heads, you can get double points because you kill them twice, basically. So go for the body shots, guys, to make them hopefully spawn into blister heads, and you get more points. Like I say, we're trying to get 11,000 points from kills in this section. Now, in back of this yellow van is another tracker module. That gives you 3,000. And over here on this plant bed is another one. There you go, 3,000. There's 3 tracker modules in this section here. There's a green herb and a grape, but I'm not going to collect them. Okay, so remember, I'm trying to get 11,000 points. I like to kill them from here, so if you go too far, you spawn the blister heads up ahead too early. Yes, 2 blister heads in the distance, and if you go too far forward, they start running towards you. If they do start coming, be careful, because they like to zigzag. So yeah, be very careful, guys. Now, if you want to check how many points, just open your inventory and check your tracker module. And as long as it says over 11,000, you've got plenty. Yeah, I should have killed him. So, see, I've got 11,700. So remember, you want 11,000 at least. I mean, if you've got more, that's great. But you want at least 11,000. That's what we need in order to upgrade the Requiem 2 times. You can't upgrade it 3 times. You just do not get enough to do so. And normally going across these cars, I managed to avoid him, but that's the first time I've ever been grabbed, pulled off by my ankle on that car. So I didn't even know that could happen. But yeah, watch out for that, guys, if you go along cars like I did. Right, so that's our first part done as Leon. Back as Grace now. This bit don't really change much. I mean, she's probably a bit more sensitive to your noise you make. But my strategy for this is pretty much the same as my strategy on the other playthrough. I still like to aggro her into that place where you get a screwdriver, hide, and then wait for her to walk past and then get her attention and then make her way down here when I can see her. I still like to do it that way. But we need to come down here first and grab the cherub key from this drawer. Yeah, there will be sections, guys, where I pretty much just kill every enemy because you've got infinite ammo and some parts are just too difficult to try to avoid them or to get through the section quick, which you can pull off with a bit of practice, but it's exactly that. It takes a bit of practice, so the more consistent and easy method is to just kill all the enemies and go through. Some ink ribbon there. Oh yeah, and I am using the infinite ribbon. Yeah, so grab that lighter, guys, ink ribbon, and save your game. And you get a trophy for using an ink ribbon for the first time. So the infinite ribbon, I believe you'll knock that from collecting all of the Mr. Raccoons. All the Mr. Raccoons and all that are mentioned in my text guide. I'm not going to be showing you where they are here, but in my text guide, they are all mentioned. So if you look on my Insanity text guide, link in the description, guys, that'll just show you where, even all the files are listed, everything. But there are ink ribbons as well scattered around. They're also linked in my text guide. So even if you don't have infinite ribbon, just look at my text guide for where ink ribbons are and just use them when you need to. Right, so got lighter, you come in here, trigger Doris. Yeah, Doris is back. Back again. She's going to chase us down here. I'm going to bait her in by shouting, come on, kill me. Come on, do it. No, she didn't take the bait. Well, she kind of did, but it scared her away. Right, so once she's got a nice bit of sunburn there, we're going to carry on forward. Yeah, she is very, very sensitive to UV rays. That's not too much time on sunbeds will do to you, unfortunately. So they say. So yeah, grab that med injection. Like I say, I'm going to be grabbing most of the healing items. And then first jump on this and grab that antique coin. That's antique coin number 3. So that's all we need. So make sure you've got med injector and then move this across. I know you can move this slower so the thing don't fall off, but I want her to come into here. Just make sure you're quick enough, guys, before she gets in. She will be a bit quicker now than what she is on easy difficulties. So move it there. Quickly climb on top, grab a screwdriver, and then crouch beneath this thing in the right corner. Yeah, crouch beneath this kind of like, I don't know what made in it, like a little hiding space in the corner, a little den. Right, so when she walks past, I'm going to go behind her, get her attention. You don't need to use spot on Insanity because you're quite loud. Yeah, I've got my squeaky shoes on, so she'll definitely hear us. Yeah, stand up, get her attention. You know if she spotted you because you'll like run really fast, and it's actually quite hard to control like this, especially when you go around corners. So you do not go too far away. Make sure she stays behind you. If you go too far down this corridor, when she's too far behind and you're not looking at her, guys, she'll spawn in front of you. So just keep it in view, guys, like that as you run down it. And when you go past that door on the left, that one there, you can spin the camera around at that time because you'll be in the light. Come into the bedroom and take out a one-time fuse at the end. Yep, use screwdriver. Yep, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Yeah, take out one-time fuse. Once got that, we're going to come down here and we're going to use it a second time. Yeah, we're going to lob in this panel. Yeah, try not to run past it. You need to slow down just before it. That's it. Yeah, stumbles quite a bit there. Right, once you've done that, you're back in control as Leon. So straight behind you will be another tracking module. Grab that one for 1,000 points, and there'll be a few new supply boxes now scattered around. Yeah, so this one here. So we are going to fully sorry, not fully upgrade. Just upgrade it 2 times. So going to Requiem on tune-up, and you want to buy ported barrel and ported barrel number 2 as well. There you go, just got enough. And also make sure you've got a Kenorsia charm on it. That's it. And then when we pass it over to Grace after this section, she will have the same weapon with the same upgrade, which is nice. So she's got more firepower. Yeah, make sure that one is slotted, because once Grace takes it off you, You can't touch it until Leon gets it back later in the game. Yeah, that's why it's very crucial, guys, to upgrade it this early. And of course, to get him kills in that early section. Because that's the last supply box. I know we're going to get more kills in a moment, but there's no supply box after this part, unfortunately. Right, so straight away I'll run back, because this guy always likes to charge at you. So run back, spin around, and shoot him with a Requiem. Watch out for this woman around the corner. You might want to just wait for it to come around before you run down like I did, just in case she just catch you off guard. Right, then once in here, spin around and kill them two which fall off the bed. I'm going to leave a chainsaw for the time being. Of course, try not to walk near it when it's spinning around. And you've got this zombie down here. So that's the first wave. Once first wave is done, pick up chainsaw, go and drop it near the door. Yeah, chainsaw will not kill him in one hit most of the time on insanity, so I'm just going to use my Requiem instead. So put it down near the door, guys. Yeah, because the zombies like to go and pick it up. Right, once this door opens for the second wave, yeah, take out all these enemies. There's about 6 in here. 6 or 7, something like that. I think that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Right, this one's got them all. Yeah, go and pick up a chainsaw and, of course, cut through the metal latch. The thick steel metal latch, but it's obviously like monkey metal. Probably made by Halfords or something. That's why chainsaw will cut through it. Right, and then continue on. And then we'll take control of Grace in a moment. Your first miss Raccoon, by the way. I did say I wasn't going to mention him, didn't I? I'll try. I'll do my best, if I remember. So that's your first miss Raccoon on that fireplace there, if you need it.
That bastard did it again.
I doubt anyone would miss that one. Probably like the easiest one to see. It's got a big note below it saying, hey, this thing here needs breaking. It's really shiny and important. And with Grace, so when you first get control of her, I don't remember this being a thing on Casual, or maybe if you just go so long without firing it, it doesn't happen. But her first shot, she gets stunned for a few seconds, so always fire her first shot when you get control back. Only when you got infinite ammo on, of course, because you can afford to lose it then. So yeah, there you go. So you've still got a charm equipped and the upgrades as well, which is great. So yeah, you see that few seconds delay? That always happens with the first shot on Insanity. And it will mess things up with the chef we're going to kill first. So let's get off that first shot, guys, and then reload. Right, come down here. I'm going to grab the green herb. Like I say, I'm going to try to grab all healing items. So if you ever need to heal, guys, do not be shy. Pop that healing item to heal up. Right, and down here, grab a West Wing keycard. Come back to the box. Okay, so I'm going to take out the infinite ribbon. I want all 3 antique coins. I want the Requiem, of course. The key cards, we want the rugged rookie charm, and you also might want to take out, I think, is it the I Spy charm? The one which makes it so enemies are less likely to kill you. Yes, you might want to take out the I Spy charm. I don't really use it, but it can come in useful, guys. Yep, and then save your game. So we've got a key card, Requiem, rugged rookie charm, 3 antique coins, and like I say, the I Spy charm as well. If you just want a bit more chance to survive. Do not worry too much about healing items. Whenever you're at a box, you put any healing items away for later, because we'll be picking up quite a lot along the way. Okay, so come into the kitchen and the chef. So it's going to take about 4 or 5 shots. You can get a focus headshot to begin with. That's a good head start. And got him. Just be careful, because if he does charge at you, he can kill you instantly. I'm not going to take any more antique coins. I've got enough. I've got all 3. Yeah, antique coins are in different spots on Insanity, most of them anyway. Take out that zombie. Try to go for leg shots or headshots, guys. Kill them in one go. Yeah, but unlock that shortcut door there. Yeah, because if you can take off one leg or the head, they will not come back as blister heads later. Though it's not a massive problem if they do. So you've got infinite ammo. Yeah, take out them 2 zombies on the table. One zombie will normally crawl out from beneath, but we'll just get them on later on our way back. Come through here, kill this zombie. Yeah, so it can be quite tricky to hit the head sometimes. It's easy to hit their legs. That's why sometimes I try to pop a leg off. But it's easier to pop a head when you hit it than what it is to pop a leg when you hit that. So you've got a zombie upstairs next. Yep, take off his head. Carrying up, grab this map at the top on the wall opposite. Yes, in the bar area, we are going to kill these enemies. I don't collect anything. Just that these might pose a bit of trouble later. So just take him out now. Yeah, so you've got a singer. You got this dude. And you got this one on the left. Yeah, make sure they die. There we go. So once they're all dead, there is a green herb on the far left over here. So grab this. Yeah, just press R1 by the way if you want to quick heal. Right, there'll be another green herb. Come down here into this kind of like little balcony on the left. And there's another green herb. Come into the office next. Then come to the puzzle box in the corner. Now, the code for this is moon, sun, star, moon. Yes, moon, sun, star, and moon. Yeah, take the charm, or sorry, the quartz from inside it. Yeah, the moon quartz. Kill this enemy at the back, and you'll find the trinket box has moved near the ship. Yeah, so pick up the trinket box, press the button on the back, guys, to get a jewel from inside it. Yeah, make sure you get that moon quartz as well, otherwise you're going to have to come back up here later. Right, exit the office, go right, kill a zombie at the end, and unlock the shortcut door back to the central hall. Yep, try and go for headshot if you can. Right, up here, so we're going to go right, grab this green herb. To be honest, I ain't got enough space, I'm just going to combine them two. It's not a big problem. Yeah, like I say, if you want to know where all the ink ribbons are, check my text guides. Because I will not always mention them. But when I go past the save point, I will probably be saving it all the time. Yeah, every time I pass a typewriter, I'm probably going to be saving my game. Right, so unlock this door with the jewel. This zombie in here will get up straight away on insanity. Yes, come to the hit pouch and purchase it for 3 antique coins. Yeah, that's all we want. Different rewards on insanity as well. I would buy steroids if they have it, but they don't. Yeah, so make sure you take him out. I actually almost forgot about him for a second there. Yes, get the East Wing keycard from that hand and grab a green herb. And that's all we want in here. So hit pouch, kill a zombie, East Wing keycard and the green herb. Back out here next. I'm going to go back to the safe room. Just so I can unload most of my inventory, which I don't need. So yeah, item box. All you want again, so keep your charms. And of course your infinite ribbon, your Requiem, and the East Wing keycard. I'm going to save my game. Yeah, I always like to keep the infinite ribbon on me, just because sometimes you'll pass a typewriter, there'll be no box nearby. And so I can just always save. So yeah, East Wing, unlock it. Now, Mr. Raccoon, number 2 is on that counter just there, if you've missed it. Yeah, Mr. Raccoon, number 2 is on that counter. At the end of this dark corridor is a green herb. It's right at the end in the corner, grab that one. Not got a lot of saves, no need to. Just got antique coins inside it. Now, take out that zombie and take out this one as well when he rolls off the bed. That's it, come this corridor. We're not going into Blood Lab, there's nothing I need from there. Turn right, take out this zombie. Yeah, a lot of zombies drop antique coins on insanity. Now these 3 in the corridor, try to go for headshots so that they do not respawn as blister heads later. So headshot, and try not to go too far in. So if you close that door on the right, you'll trigger the zombies inside that room because they'll hear the gunshots. Apparently, a few steps makes the whole difference in terms of how loud your gun is. Well, once those 3 are dead, come in here and take out a cleaner. Yeah, try not to miss. Yeah, if you're worried, just go for body shots, guys. Knock him back. And then take out the blind enemy. There you go. He's blind but not deaf, so he will come to your gunshot noise. Yeah, take out cleaner, blind enemy. Right, and that's it. Over there, by the way, it's Mr. Raccoon number 3, if you need it. Yeah, it's a tracker module there, but you can't grab it. Only asleep on. I'm not going to get it anyway. So, yeah, Mr. Raccoon number 3 is down there beneath the stairwell. Now, come over here. Spin around. Do not collect the item yet. Just go forward to trigger that boss. Now, we take about 5 headshots with the Requiem. Sorry, 6, I believe, for these upgrades. But he will normally charge you straight away. So you think you're going to take too long, go in that room on my left. And he can't enter that room, but he can stick his ugly head inside it. So you can just safely shoot him from his side. But if you're quick enough to get 6 off like I was, guys, you can quickly kill him before he runs towards you. But if he does manage to charge, it will likely kill you. That's why you want to make sure. You might be safe, just go for 5 guys, then quickly run in that room to duck out of the way, and then finish him off. Okay, so grab that wristband. Yeah, wristband level 1. Come to this back room, take out the singer at the back, and the 3 enemies at the front. Yeah, as you can see, these don't really trigger unless you get a few steps into the room. Yeah, singer's dead, 2 zombies, 1 more to go. The guy, the massive, he's got a Cloud's weapon there. The, I forgot the name of it now, is it Gunblade? But anyway, come this back room and grab the corrosive liquid. That's all you need. That case has another tracker module for Leon. I think that's a legendary, but again, I'm not coming back here as Leon. There's no need to. So once got corrosive acid or liquid, come back into the corridor, go right into the lead researcher's office. We'll be back up here later to actually complete that final puzzle. Once you get Emily in tow. Come in the back room, there'll be a little cutscene. Yep, straight after, come into lead researcher's office, grab a green herb on the right, and then come to puzzle box in the corner. Use the corrosive acid, and then the code for this is star, sun, moon, sun. So again, star, sun, moon, sun. There you go, star, sun, moon, sun. All you need from inside is a sun quartz. Take it out. No need to take out the notebook. Right, and we'll come back to that one later. So keep that one in mind, guys. That's one where you have to complete the final puzzle. So now we've got what we need up here for the time being. We're going to make our way back into the west wing. And make our way into the garage to get the other organ box. Yeah, bulldozer enemy will appear. He's actually got like 2 stages now. So first you take out the guy driving it. But when it gets really close to you, it will try to keep coming. Because it's using that Google automated drive, what you want to call it. And it will lift up the bucket on the front. And when he lifts up the bucket, that's what I mean by the massive, scoop thing at the front. You got to shoot the engine behind it. And you have to do that. So you have to kill the enemy at the top. Then later on you have to shoot the engine behind the bucket. But you'll see in a moment. So take him out of a headshot. Come near, use the level 1 keycard to unlock it. Now that's another green herb, so grab that green herb in front. Come into the office on the left, grab a wrench, and we're also going to save the game in a moment. Now, so grab the wrench, guys. Luckily, it's exactly the millimeter we need, 8mm. Right, so put everything away you don't need, and all you do actually want on you. So you want the Requiem, Rugged Rookie Charm, the wrench, Infinite Ribbon, and the ID Band at level 1. And of course, the I Spy Charm, if you're using it. I think that's one. Can't remember if it's the I Spy or Stake Out, Take Out, the one which makes it so you've got more chance of surviving a death blow. But come in the garage, grab the organ box, take off the back cover. So you want to push down the yellow buttons, then move the one on the right up to the middle, and for the bezel, turn it to hand and then back to auto, and that will unlock it. So the 2 yellow ones, move them down. The slide on the right, move it to halfway, and then the bezel in the middle, turn it to hand and then back to auto. And grab that organ inside it. So yeah, take out the driver. There you go. Don't worry, it's not bulletproof glass, it's just a bulldozer. Right, so when it gets really close, it's going to keep trying to ram you, get a bit closer. The bucket will lift up, guys, and then you want to shoot the engine beneath it. Look out. There you go. The engine's on fire. Take it out. That's all you need to do. Do not run towards it before you've done that, otherwise you'll take damage. I found out the hard way. Yeah, remember when I first did this on Insanity, I shot him, then I kept running towards him at the end like I normally do, and yeah, I think it killed me. So I was like, hey, what's going on here? Of course, it's got an extra stage to it. But once you got past, come back along here, go into stairwell on your left. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not even sure, do we even have to come up here? I mean, there's a Mr. Raccoon here as well, by the way, just on that, near that sink. But grab a green herb. Oh yeah, I do come down here. That's it, because it's a quicker way to get to that morgue. The morgue area. Not the morgue, but the freezer. Yeah, so you want to come down these steps, go right, and break off this valve. And use a wrench on it, guys. I don't know how the wrench, you managed to get leverage to turn it, but that valve wheel couldn't. Because I mean, surely you can get more leverage with that valve handle, but anyway, it's just a video game, right? So yeah, grab the artificial heart from inside it. Right, then we're going to come down here, we're going to get another hit pouch in a minute. I don't get all 4 hit pouches, I just get 3 of them in this. We don't need the final one in the arc at the end. So yes, unlock this storeroom and grab a hit pouch inside it. That's all we want. Right, then we're going to go back through the dining room and make our way into the examination room back in the east wing. So watch out for this enemy in the dining room. Might be here now. He's one which crawled out from underneath the table earlier. I also unlocked the shortcut door earlier. I don't know why, because I think it's just due to habit. But I don't need to, because you have to come through it at that point anyway. And I never want to come through the opposite way for any reason. So yeah, back into the east wing. Take a left. And place the 2 artificial things into this guy. So you got the artificial lung and the artificial heart. Yeah, the artificial hung and the heart. Place it inside him. Right, get 2 headshots when he's on the operating table, trying to shake loose, and pretty much just kill him instantly. He'll still fall off. Yeah, grab wristband level 2 that he drops. Go back out the same way. Back down the corridor, go left into a waiting room, guys. Go through it, turn left into a big open area in the middle, and then open the gate. Make our way into the wards. Going to be completing the final puzzle in 5 minutes. It's nice to get that done actually. Gets you nice 20,000 CP as well, which ain't bad. Yeah, so you got a green herb bed just outside that room. Come into the office, pick up the note on the table, fold the page. There's also an ink ribbon in this room, by the way. Yes, pick up the table, make sure you fold the page, you have to fold it, then interact with the puzzle box, and it'll trigger a cutscene. After the cutscene, quickly kill 4 enemies outside. They will turn into blister heads later, but it doesn't really matter, so it won't really pose a problem. So 4 enemies, they will start walking away, so try to take them all out. There you go, that's 2, 3, 1 more. That's it, got them all. So now we're going to go back and collect Emily. Yeah, one of them will drop a hunting knife as well, but you shouldn't need it. So if any enemies spawn as blister heads, take them out. So I'll run to them enemies just to see if one was going to spawn as a blister head, because we're going to be running through here soon as Emily, and we do not want any zombies getting up. Right, so let's go and get Emily now. And we're also going to get Marie's doll from the box. So Marie's doll, it will only be in the box on a second playthrough or higher. It doesn't spawn in there on the first playthrough unless, of course, it's after you've collected it. So yeah, take Emily. Try to exit this room. You'll be able to skip a dialogue. Then go back to the item box. Yeah, so as long as you're on second playthrough, guys, and you've done the first part of the puzzle, you know where you have to wait 15 minutes in the water treatment area. You have to flush toilet 8 times, literally. Then you have to grab Marie's doll in the research facility. It will be here in the box. So take Marie's doll from the box. There you go. That's the one. And of course, all the other stuff which you need. Then save your game. Yeah, very important, guys. I've got Requiem, Infinite Ribbon, Rugged Rookie Charm, Marie's doll, wristband, and of course the I Spy charm if you're using it. Don't really need the wristband anymore, if I'm honest. We've used it already for what we need. So you want to come here. Yeah, so into the east wing, through the waiting room, into the far corridor, go right, come up into the lead researcher's office. Right, and provided you've got Emily with you and Marie's doll in your inventory, completing this next step will finish this puzzle, and this will get you 20,000 CP. So you should still be able to interact with it. I've never touched the severed hand on this player. I think I picked it up maybe, but I've never actually took it to blood collector, the blood collector analyzer thing. Okay, so code is sun star, sun moon star, sun moon sun, moon, star, moon. I'll mention it again in a minute. But yeah, you get that laugh. There you go. And there you go. Congratulations. You let the sweet pair hear the voice. Please check your challenges. Final puzzle is complete. If I pause the game and go into challenges, guys, there you go. So you got 20,000 CP, which is nice. And I've actually got over 35,000 now. So I could buy the infinite RPG if I wanted. But I'm not going to be using it. So there you go. Not too bad, guys. Got that one out of the way. Yeah, the end of this playthrough, every single challenge in the game will be finished. There'll be none left. So I'll just repeat that code one more time, guys. So sun, sun, star, sun, moon, star, sun, moon, sun, and moon, star, moon. That's it. That's what, 12 altogether. And then once you've done it, guys, you want to come back down here with Emily. You'll hear some of them enemy spawn as blizz heads on your way past. Don't worry, because after this next cutscene, they're going to despawn and new enemies will spawn. So yes, bring her in here, guys.
Here it is.
There you go. And then after that cutscene. So before zombies, be very careful. Yep, so I got a bit too close here, but somehow he missed me. Yeah, don't get too close. First zombie always comes from this doorway. Kill him next, because if not, it's going to respawn slightly. Sorry, it's going to get up shortly. No idea what I'm saying. And you've got another zombie, normally walking around near the middle. And zombie number 4, it will be this guy. He'll get up in a moment, so take him out. That's it. Once you've killed all those 4 zombies, come back to this door, and now you need to wait. That's it. It'll take about a minute. Yeah, take about a minute. And you'll hear the enemies spawn into bliss heads. We do normally get a prompt to open the door before any of them get too close. One of them does get close. He gets in this room with me. But then the prompt pops up and I open the door and it triggers a cutscene. Yes, just be careful on insanity. I mean, I'm not going to say this always happens. They might come straight to you. You know, depending on how close you were to this room when you killed him. So just be ready. I mean, I did kill him now, so I just wanted to show you that you can get in this door before they reach you on insanity. But like I say, it probably depends on where you killed him. Yeah, so there we go. Grace, I did it. As soon as she says, Grace, I did it, we can do it as well. We can unlock that door. Well, after the cutscene, go down the hole in the back, guys, and now you take control as Action Man. Okay, so back as Leon. Come forward, there'll be a supply box. So all we're going to do, we're going to buy the Ghost Grudge. We don't have much money, but we should have enough to buy the Ghost Grudge. Yeah, that's kind of like the Requiem. It's not quite strong, but it's very, very close. And you're going to put on the Power Shades charm. We can't put on Knossia because it's on Requiem and Grace has it. So put on the Power Shades charm. Make it so your last bullet does more damage. Okay, continue forwards. There's no green herb in this area on Insanity. Yeah, I think it gunpowder large instead. So with the big guy, Chunky, we're just going to keep shooting him in the head. It won't take too long. I mean, if you're not quick enough or you're not accurate in hitting his head, he might get a chance to do one attack. But if you just keep shooting him, guys, in the head, like I say, do not miss too much. You should be able to kill him before he gets a chance to do anything to you. Do not use your hatchet attack. Just keep shooting him with a Ghost Grudge. You'll do more damage. That's it. Like I say, it's not quite as strong as the Requiem, but it reloads a lot quicker, shoots faster. So all in all, DPS is probably similar. Just, I mean, you just don't get as much damage per bullet. You know, I don't think it does as much dagger damage either. Yeah, no idea what it's going to do. He looked like he was about to dig a hole, didn't he? Like he's about to jump up and like jump into the ground. But yeah, got him. So there'll be a hand grenade here. A hand grenade only appears on this difficulty, I believe. And then remember, he'll also drop 2 hand grenades. And the hand grenades are very important in this. We need them for the elite guards later on in the game. So yeah, grab the 2 hand grenades which the boss drops and the 1 hand grenade in the corner. Unlock this door. I think I do have about 3 hand grenades spare at the end, so it's not like you need every single one. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you what every single one is anyway. And there's a Mr. Raccoon as Leon as well. So remember, you need to go into a records room and you can unlock a wardrobe in there, a closet. And there's a Mr. Raccoon in that closet. I'm not going to be going there. But yeah, if you do want to get all the Mr. Raccoons, there is one as Leon as well. Like I say, I might forget to mention one, but the text guide does have them all listed. Okay, so once you jump down here into the office, go left. And I'm going to unlock this wardrobe just because I want to get the med injector inside. That's all I want. So yeah, pop open this closet. and get the med injector inside it. There you go, that one on the right. Don't need anything else. There we go. Oh, sorry, it's not a med injector, it's a tracking module. But still, I did want that. It's an extra 3,000 points. Right, now, we're not going to collect anything as Leon. There's no point. It's going to come all the way up the steps. Make sure you're ready to shoot the gas tank at the top. Gas tank zombie. There we go. And come to this far room. So this far room, the encounter is exactly the same on Insanity. You think this would be different, wouldn't you? Like, there'd be more enemies. You might get like a blister head ear, you know, bloater. But you don't. It's exactly the same as other difficulties. So when you first come in, the first zombie which spawns is near where you come. But this zombie ran back here. He will eventually get up. So you take him out early, guys, before he gets up. There you go. This zombie can't actually damage him until he spawns a blister heads. So take him out. 2 will spawn in here as well as blister heads. That'll be a first wave. I mean, in the first wave, there's only 3 enemies. But that one we killed, which was asleep. You can just kill him earlier. But he normally spawns in the second. Yeah, and you got this enemy here. So that's the first wave done. The second wave does not start until you pull the lever. We'll come in here, grab a hand grenade and the med injector from the table. Pull the lever down. Then when I pull that down, I'm going to kill this enemy on the left. This enemy will wake up in a bit if you don't kill him. So wake him up yourself with a gunshot to the head. And then in a moment, this enemy will get up. That's it. Prime there on this weak spot. Take him out. And then take out this guy. And that's it. Exactly the same as the enemies on casual. Right, one's got them all. It's got to wait a moment for the gate to open fully. And we'll head down and we'll take control as Grace again. Yeah, and so in terms of boss fights, yeah, Super Tyrant can be a little bit annoying. Yeah, he can be a little bit annoying. It'd be a lot easier if you've got infinite rocket launcher, guys. You can make some of these boss fights really easy. Yeah, if you are using infinite RPG, use it on the Spider Boss, use it on Super Tyrant, of course, use it on the Hunk. It'll make them parts go by a lot easier. You could even use it on the bloater in the chapel. Kill him quickly. Pretty
sure I found Victor's.
But yeah, we'll give you like little strategies for everything. Okay, so once back at Grace, I hate this area. I think it's probably like one of my worst areas. I do really like the Grace gameplay. But yeah, I think it's my worst area as her. But there's always a sewer area. So these enemies which are asleep, I don't think he ever gets up. But if you take him out now, there's no chance of them getting up later then. Yeah, then on the left there will be a green herb. Just outside the security office. Grab a green herb. Come into the security office, guys, and save your game. But first of all, let's come to the box. So all we need now. So all you really want now is your weapon and infinite ribbon. So all you want is a Requiem, rugged rookie charm, I Spy charm if you're using it, and infinite ribbon, of course. Save your game. Come outside here. Now with the Gil, Doris, on this part, yes, like I say, take out all these dormant enemies, then they won't get up later. Try to shot them, because if you don't, they might turn into blister heads later on. I mean, his head didn't pop, unfortunately. Yeah, Doris, she'll come back, just be as angry as ever. She's always angry. But if she spawns in front of you, you'll probably not be able to get her off quick enough, guys, for your Requiem. So if that ever happens, because she can, it depends on your timing. Yeah, make sure you grab that joint plug, of course. Come in here, go left. And then once you reach the furnace area, you want to go right. Yeah, go right through here. Yeah, if she spawns in front of you randomly, do not try to scare her away. There's scripted moments where you can do, where it only takes like 1 or 2 shots. But if she just spawns randomly, yeah, you want to run away to light. Because if you try to shoot her away, guys, with a Requiem, you're not going to get rid of her quick enough and she's going to instant kill you. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, take out that enemy as well, otherwise you'll get up on your way back. Come in here, headshot this dude so you don't wake up later on. Yeah, he's having a seizure there or something. Maybe that's what he was having when just before he turned into a zombie. So that's all he remembers. Yeah, grab that joint plug. Yeah, so that zombie there would now be awake. And he'd be very unhappy that you woke him up when you went past. But because we killed him, you don't have to worry about it. So once back out here, take that joint plug. You might want to save your game here as well. It's a very good spot to save, because it can be quite easy to die in this next bit. Especially if Doris spawns in your way on the way out. So yeah, save your game. I just picked up an ink ribbon by mistake. Yeah, when she first spawns, where we get the square wrench, you can shoot her and scare her away quite easy. But if she spawns again in the corridor, because it's like a random appearance, she's a lot harder to make her run away. You know, you shoot her twice with the Requiem and she'll still keep chasing you. Yeah, so put a joint plug in there, guys, to unlock this area. Push this crate out of the way and then squeeze through the gap in the fence. On the right in here will be a green herb. I hope I can get all this done in time before. So something I've got to do in a few hours. And I might just have enough time to do this. Yeah, grab that square socket wrench, come back here. Doris will spawn and take her out. So just shoot her, guys, until she runs away into the vents. And then try to escape the ring. Yeah, because if I don't quite get this all recorded. Because when I've got to do my other thing, I can of course have this saving. It takes a few hours to save. But if I don't, I've got to do my other thing and then come back and finish it off. So I'm just hoping I'll get enough time, guys. Otherwise this video will go up a few hours later. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. Yeah, grab that joint plug on your way out. So if you're too slow, she can spawn here in this corner. If that happens, you need to run back, put that joint plug in, because you will not scare her away quick enough. But she normally always spawns here, outside the security room door. But you can just get in here and save your game. That's it. Just tuck in here, guys, quickly. She can't come in because, of course, too many lights. Yeah, save your game. And then once she climbs back into the vent, yeah, come left into the processing area. Or filtering area. Take out a zombie, trying to operate controls. Unlock it with a square wrench. Yep, then place 2 joint plugs inside it. Turn on the lights and scare off Doris, is probably currently chasing you. There she goes. She's going to run back off now to a house. In here, go through the vents. Yeah, now this is done, guys. This is insanity. I'm getting back onto Fatal Frame 2. Then I'll probably come back to this and do a no bonuses run afterwards. But I know that might take me a bit longer. I'm glad that I've got the whole insanity. Kind of, I know where all the items are and stuff now. There's green herb there, by the way, at the bottom of the ladder. Pick that one up. Come up here, grab a forklift key, guys. And use the forklift to move it out of the way. And then go inside that small room and grab a hit pouch and the map. This is the final hit pouch I'm going to get on this difficulty. Like I say, the last one, just no use for it. By the time you get it, you pretty much finish Grace's parts where you need inventory space. So your hit pouch and the map. We're not getting any more hit pouches. And then what you want to do not take joint plug yet. You need to go back through the vents and back into that filtering room and take your 2 joint plugs back. Yeah, Fatal Frame 2 after this. I think when I do no bonuses, when it comes to the new tracker we've got, you know, the modded tracker, which gives you a bit more points, I can't turn that off, unfortunately, so we're going to have to use that. That's the only bonus I'm going to be using. I'm not going to use any bonus unlocks. Yeah, none at all. Not even infinite ribbons. I'm going to try and do it without any bonuses at all. So once back in here, make sure you take out the 2 plugs. I know that as you go through a game, you know, with Leon, his supply box, he gets more ammo as you go through a game. So it's efficient to buy ammo each time you can access a supply box, like a new area. So I can buy 1 Requiem in this area, for example, 1 in another area, 3 in the Raccoon City area. Yeah, so with Leon, I'm probably always going to be buying Requiem ammo from the box, you know, storing it up for later. Anyway, guys, yeah, once in the cell, you're going to go into the far cells and unlock the far left door to access this room. Take off the vent cover with your square wrench. Of course, you can unlock this by coming the opposite way, but I like to take it this way. This way, it's a bit safer for me on Insanity, because if you come the other way, Doris spawns in front of you, and you've got nowhere to hide. But here, you can actually hide in the vent. So yeah, make way to the end, and then take out Doris, guys. Normally 1 or 2 shots in this part will scare her away. I don't think she can get in the vent. I've never had her pop up in here. But yeah, shoot her until she runs away. That's it. And then come over here and put a plug inside. Now, if you're not using infinite ammo on that, you can wait for her to walk away twice. And then you've got a bit of time to get behind her and do this. So yeah, use the plug. Use forklift key, guys, and come into the processing area. Yeah, watch out for the zombie which will fall off the assembly line in the middle. Take him out with a headshot. Yeah, it's got bleached hair. Take him out there for his bad hairstyle. Right, move this trolley along here so you can get back to the start. And then go through and pull that lever to change the direction the assembly line is heading in. I mean, this will make it so they fall into blood pool at the end, but you need to anyway in order to get past. Now one more zombie will spawn near the end of this part, so just be careful. I don't actually kill him, but I probably should have, so I think he got very, very close to attacking me. Yeah, he normally falls down there. Yeah, just ignore these guys trying to give you a Spider-Man kiss. Yeah, I've been watching far too many movies. Yeah, so that zombie there, be very careful. Okay. So once up here, there is a green herb on your left. Take that. Heal up if you need to. Turn this valve to drain the pool. Then I'm going to save my game. And also make sure you save your game on the way out as well. Just so if you die after this section, you don't have to like redo it all again. Yeah, so there's an ink ribbon in the box there as well to the left. Right, drop down and take out all these enemies. So this is exactly the same as other difficulties. There's not like more enemies. It's exactly the same number, which is again kind of odd. Yeah, so many parts are just like exactly the same. Just of course the AI, they're a bit more aggressive. They will of course be able to get away from a grinder a bit quicker because they're on insanity. Then they're a bit faster. But because you've got infinite ammo, you can just take them all out, guys. Yeah, we've done the final puzzle, so no need to worry about the grinder chewing them all up. And you can't normally kill them until they start moving, by the way. Even if you know that's a zombie which is eventually going to get up, you can't shoot him until he starts moving around. So that's when the health gauge becomes live, I believe. I'm not collecting the handgun ammo on the side or the Molotov because I don't need them. We do use one Molotov later on as grace, but it's literally straight after the room you find one in. It's not like you have to take any more. That's it, yeah, sitting back down. So after this section, it can be quite easy to die on your way back. I mean, we are pretty much done. We've got to go back, we've got to get this plug up here on this ledge, then go back and get the other two plugs. But the problem is if Doris spawns on your way back, that's what we've got to be careful of. Like I say, if she does spawn in front of you, run away to a light source, guys, and wait. Or run to a nearby plug socket, so you can put in a plug and activate the lights nearby. You've always got a security room you can head down. Just if you try to scare her away with your Requiem, when it's not a scripted event, she's likely to catch up to you before you manage to scare her, and she will instant kill you. Maybe not if you've got the I Spy charm. But take that plug out, there you go. That's the final one. Just got to go back and get the other two now. Drop down via this gap in the railing. Yeah, crawl through this vent. And once you're in the blood pool, you're going to crawl out and use the elevator on the left. I think if you press that button now to train it, I don't think you get a message. I think once you've already done it, I don't think you get a message anymore. Because I want to see if, yeah, it's a green herb at the top there as well. I want to see if it still says a ton of blood, like it saves to your profile how many enemies you've let die down there. You know, and of course your progress afterwards, not like just reset before you did it. Yeah, I want to see if it kind of saves to your profile, but I can't, so you don't get a message anymore, I think, once you've done it for the first time. Now, do not stop here, unless of course a zombie is in your way. Even if a zombie is turned into Bloodhead, just carry forward, because what I found, if I stop there to shoot an enemy, Doris will drop down here, and I can't access this door. So just come straight forward, go left, and straight into this area, guys. Where the light's on. Now, the light will be on, but what happens is when you take out this plug, Doris is going to spawn straight behind you as you take a few steps back. So be ready to quickly put a plug back in, because she can quickly grab you. But if you're quick enough, so take it out, move 1 or 2 steps back. Well, as soon as she drops in, guys, go back to it, put a plug back in. That's it, like so. And you can actually go behind forklift as well to try to put an obstacle between you. Then place it back in quickly. You'll scare her away. Take it back, and then go back through the crawl space. So yeah, do it that way, guys. Take it out, move a few steps. Once Doris spawns, put it back, move out of the way, Then once he escapes, take it and then go back through his vent. So we've got 2 plugs now. Now I'm just going to get 1 more and go to the part at the end of the cell area. Put all 3 plugs in, get a cutscene and escape with Emily. Do not forget his 3rd plug. There you go. Make sure there's no enemies here, by the way, blocking your path, because it can happen. Yeah, I think I've had a blizzard almost blocking me before. Yeah, so put them all in. Yes, that's a water treatment area then. You do not have to do this part ever again, guys, if you are following me just for platinum.
Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
So let's run back to the elevator.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, this zombie on the left here, you know I killed him earlier. I'm not quite sure if he gets up. I mean, I know he did not move on casual,
Bring you down.
but on insanity I've just always shot him anyway. But some zombies here, they never get up, but if a zombie falls into them, it kind of wakes him up. So that's what happens a few times. So it might be a thing that if she drops down here, it wakes him up maybe. But I've obviously never had it happen when he's been there asleep. So you push out the pallet quickly with the concrete on it, concrete bags. Or fertilizer, whatever they are. No, I doubt the fertilizer. Could be for Plant 43 somewhere. And just remember at the top here, you need to interact with the door again to escape. No need to take a severed hand because we've already done the final puzzle. And now we're going to be going through the research facility. This part is quite annoying on Insanity. Because you know that room where all these zombies spawn, there's like 20 zombies. You can get through with a bit of practice on Insanity without, you know, killing them. If you take the right path, you're very tight, you know, when you go from one corner to another corner. In terms of how you go around the room. But it can be quite tricky. So it's easy just to kill all the enemies with the Requiem. You can use the gas tanks. On Insanity, when I do no bonuses, I'll probably be using the gas tanks. Of course, to conserve ammo. But even using the gas tanks can be a bit tricky. Because if you don't stun an enemy quick enough, you know, with enough sprays, they can still attack you if they're already doing an attack animation. It's got to be careful. And I'm not going into the West Wing, I forgot. I actually took the wrong turn actually. But I need to go back into guard office and get all the quartz. Yep, ignore that trip into West Wing quickly. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. But yeah, come into your item box. And all you want, so you want your Requiem of course. Rugged Rookie Charm. And you want the 3 quartz. Infinite Ribbon. So Moon, Sun and Star quartz. Take them all out. Because we're now going to leave finally. Yeah, we're going to leave the best area in the game I think. So outside here, there is an antique coin, but we don't need it. But we are going to grab the green herb at the back of the fountain, just because it's another one added. Grace don't seem to find many med injectors. She finds loads of empty, you know, to craft, but of course not really crafting. But yes, you just find lots of med injectors. Sorry, what am I saying? Green herbs. You find lots of them. That's why I see me grabbing a lot. Like I say, you can't find many med injectors as Grace. You can as Leon. It's not as Grace. And these green herbs, even if we're not using them now, guys, they will come in useful for later when we're in the Ark. Okay, so once we've got our green herb at the back of the fountain, make way to the helicopter. And then we'll head down into the research facility. Yeah, put it down gently. Don't worry, we'll be back soon. Yes, make our way straight into the fire room, pick up the wine bottle, rotate it, and then pull it apart, and you'll find the helix symbol inside. Yeah, rotate it, press the button to confirm, pull it apart, and of course you place the helix symbol into the display in the middle, and that of course the elevator start moving down. Sorry, double helix model. Yeah, not a single one. It's nice how they let you try to slot in the hourglass. Because most of the other items, it just tell you, no, you can't use that here. But the hourglass, it tries to slot it in. And it looks like it should fit. Like, there's something you can do to move the actual device away slightly so the hourglass can fit in. It looks like there's a way to do it, but of course, we know now it's not meant to. It's just some kind of trolling you. Make you think, oh, maybe we've got to fit it in for the final puzzle. Right, so come in here, come down. And make our way through here, get the helicopter key at the end. Yeah, so when we come back in the stream, it's quite annoying to get through. I was going to kill all the enemies for the Requiem. You know that toilet flushing thing, where we have to flush it 8 times, it's very random, right? It kind of reminds me of some of the things we've done in the past guides. If any of you follow Resident Evil 3, we went into a cubicle and we spun around a few times and I said, you've got to do this. Whereas in the future, that might actually be a thing in Resident Evil game, because they're probably going to keep doing things like this, I bet. But yeah, it's random, it's flushing toilet 8 times. Yeah, so once you get a helicopter key, yes, cutscene, come out here, another cutscene. Yeah, of course, make sure you go into the terminal and unlock the door. So save your game here, because this next part can be a little bit annoying. Yeah, save your game, it's a good spot to save. There's also Nick Ribbon in that previous room as well. Okay, so I'm just going to take out these first 4 enemies. Yeah, they do spawn in a certain sequence as well. So enemies 4, if you only see 3, the other one's coming from on the right. So get back in the doorway so you can see them coming around. And once you kill the first 4, and moved over here, 3 more will spawn. 1 from there, got 1 from here, and 1 here will spawn. So that'll be 7 enemies so far. Right, do not go past that path on the right, take the left. Because that enemy laying down on the right, he'll try to grab you. I don't think you kill him before he's been grabbed. Yeah, there's normally an enemy on the wall there on the left, but I shot him from a distance. Now when you get to this point, some enemies will fall down. Of course, take them all out, and any enemies which you can see. That's it. Once the path is clear, go through and go left, because no enemies will spawn behind you in this corner, so it's a good spot to spin around and get rid of any remaining zombies. If I'm here, kill all the remaining zombies. There's an enemy on the ground in the far corner. He normally pops up once you kill that enemy, which comes out of the capsule on our near left. There you go, got them all. Yes, that's probably the easiest way to get through it, guys, on Insanity, with infinite ammo. If not, I'll be using all the capsules which are on the wall, so there's 4 in total. But it's just a bit more consistent with the Requiem, because you can do it from a distance. But a gas tank, you have to get up close. So that's where it gets a bit risky. So once you get control back, make way up. There will be a bliss head on the way up. I'll let you know. Yeah, this catches you off guard when this bliss head spawns, because you literally like run straight into him. Now I think it just magically spawns when you get around the corner, because if you look in, you'll just see his legs suddenly appear. So up here, guys, there she is. You see, it just like randomly spawned, not randomly, but it just suddenly spawned. I just got a trophy as well, Seasoned Pro. So that's for killing 300 enemies. Don't worry if you have not got that yet. You will get it eventually. We've still got loads more enemies to kill yet. I think the spiders count as well. But anyway, once you killed him, he's the only enemy left. So you can now just run out. Yeah, so he's the only new enemy which spawns in this corridor. Outside, when we make our way back down towards helicopter, there will be an enemy on your right. You can take him out if you want to, but if you keep left, you can pretty much always avoid him. But it's probably safer just take him out quickly, guys. And there's also green herb down here on your left. I kind of forgot about it. But I remember going through my text guide, I was like, oh, I've missed a green herb. But yeah, it's normally a green herb just down here on your left. Yeah, that zombie on the right there. Yes, I think I just went past green herb, just beyond that dumpster. So yes, in here, as you see, he kind of just damaged me as well. Yeah, so approach the helicopter. So now we'll take control as Leon. You've got a little defense section where we have to defend Grace with a sniper. There will be 2 enemies just before the part where we sniper from, which will get up eventually, so you want to take them out beforehand. Of course, if you know, you know, but if not, you're going to get attacked by 2 enemies, you know, halfway through a sniper sequence. So knowing about these 2 enemies is really good. And in order to kill most of the enemies with 1 shot with our sniper rifle, we're going to have to upgrade it twice, because at base level, it'll take 2 or 3 shots to kill the enemies. And if you're using a bolt action like I am, it just takes too long, so we do want to upgrade it slightly. So come down here, grab his tracking module on that crate, there you go. I think that's a new one, which only spawns on your second playthrough. Right, so come to the supply box. Yes, like I say, you want to buy a sniper rifle. Yeah, we're going to buy Classic 70. Yeah, there you go, buy that one. Yes, and we want to tune up the Classic 70. Just buy 2 damage upgrades, PVD barrel. Buy 2 of those, and also put on the silver finish scope, or the other one if you don't have that. So silver finish scope and 2 upgrades. You can put on a charm, but I don't really have any which will increase the damage much. And that other one is DLC, so I don't want to use it. So yeah, take out this enemy, make sure he moves. When he moves, you know he's dead. But if you shoot him once and he doesn't move, then he's obviously not dead yet. But yeah, shoot him. He always drops rifle ammo ×8, but of course I don't need it. Kill this enemy next, because he'll also get up. There you go. So that's 2 enemies which can attack you guys halfway through a section. Don't need to worry about them no more. And now just defend Grace. So I'm going to go for body shots because it's tricky to shoot them in the head. And you should hit them or kill them in one hit, providing you actually hit them in the body and not the arm. Yeah, so just protect her. Yeah, so he's getting back up. Maybe I hit him in the arm. Save that gas tank for when the chef spawns. Yeah, to be honest, I've never actually tried killing him without that gas tank. That gas tank always kills him instantly if he's close by. Yeah, I don't know how many shots it would take without that. So save the gas tank for the chef zombie. Because if he reaches Grace, he'll kill it instantly. Yeah, some will come from that fence to her left, and some will come from the fence to her right. And as well, when the enemies are getting up, try not to kill them straight away, because sometimes I found if you do that, your bullets will have no effect. You can only damage them when they're about to start moving again, you know, towards Grace, you know, after they've kind of stood up. Yeah, so just before they're finishing their waking up animation, you can start shooting them. And the health bar should be active. I think that's how it works. So I'm just getting rid of a few of these. Just make sure you're ready to shoot that gas tank when the chef gets close. Yeah, I shot him in the butt cheeks there. It seemed to have no effect. I think his butt cheeks kind of clenched and caught the bullet. Right, there's the chef. Yep, take out a gas tank as he walks past to kill him instantly. And I think she escaped. Oh, almost there. Oh, it's that zombie on the left. That's it, she's through. Okay, so the bloater coming up, the Ghost Grudge can make good use of him. And if you pop any blisters, he'll spawn loads of enemies. Yeah, but if you don't pop any at all, he never spawns any. But problem is, you have to shoot him in his foot or his head. And shoot him in his head, it can be quite easy to catch a blister by mistake, or a tumour. Blister, tumour, same things. Well, on this enemy anyway. I know they're not the same things physically, but they look the same, right? On this boss. Yeah, and there's a lot of zombies here which are laying down. Yeah, they like to grab you as you run past. So all these zombies I'm shooting, do so as well, guys. Yeah, there's one zombie still laying down. Yeah, that one there. Almost forgot about him. There she is. Yeah, they like to grab you when you go past. Yeah, like I say, so this enemy here. Yeah, so shoot only his legs. Gas tanks, they normally don't pop a blister. I mean, if he's near top of steps and you detonate a gas tank near the top, that can pop him. But that one doesn't normally. Like I say, shoot him in the leg. Do not go for the head. The head will work, but shoot him in the head, it's a lot easier to hit a tumour as well by mistake, you know, from bullet penetration. There you go, go for the legs. And be careful when he kneels, because it's quite easy to hit one of his lower tumours. There you go, got him. But quickly grab the hand grenade. So there's a hand grenade there. And there's also a hand grenade at the top. Quickly grab these guys before the cutscene. Yeah, hand grenade in these 2 crates as well. Yep, so make sure you get 2 hand grenades. Yeah, so if you pop any blisters, it triggers all the other enemies. I mean, they do pop when you kill him, but that doesn't count. He's dead. But if you pop any before he's dead, yeah, it triggers all the other enemies. But that's the easiest way. And that's probably what we're going to do on without bonuses, because it's just a lot easier to control and it's just 1 enemy compared to like 6 sprinting around after you. So be careful you just charge, because sometimes he will charge. If you just actually want to go up steps, drop off a ledge if you don't kill him quick enough. And normally when he does his swinging attack, his combos, yeah, it's normally 3 attacks before he stops. But yeah, just be careful when he's running around. Right, so back as Grace. Back in the water treatment facility. This bit's not too bad. All you really need is 2 Requiem bullets. Probably not even that, probably 1. Because his first scripted appearance, I think 1 seemed to scare her away. But I think it's when she appears randomly when it takes more. So yeah, come to this room. Once you put Emily down, grab a med injector on the desk. There's an ink ribbon there if you need it, and then save your game. Yeah, once save your game, come outside. Like I say, make sure you've got a med injector. You want the Requiem with you, of course, and the rugged rookie charm still. So press this button. Yes, find out it's not working, and then you'll be able to come down here. You have to press that button first, otherwise it don't let you. So there's a bit of Requiem ammo down here. Of course, I'm going to leave it. I don't need it because we are using infinite ammo. So first, I'm going to come left. I'm going to grab this med injector, so it might come in useful later. Yeah, med injector behind that light. She doesn't normally chase you down here, but I mean, you can turn out the light if you want to. Because normally when you come down here, she goes back into vent so that she can drop down here for you. Yeah, but run past it. Interact with this lever at the end. Once you interact with it once, you're going to let go and she's going to spawn. You need to quickly stagger her here. If you don't, you're not going to get a chance to turn it. And the Molotov will not work, not in one shot anyway. So that's it. Just shoot her once, stagger her, guys. I think once did the trick there. And then quickly turn this before she gets back up. There we go. That's unit number 1 done. Do not get too close when you wait for her to run away, otherwise she'll catch you as she spins her foot around. Right, so she'll normally spawn in the path of whatever way you go next. So we're going to come down here to spawn her. Yeah, go far left. That's it. Make a spawn in front of you, then turn around and go the opposite direction and go north. Yeah, so you go west. When she spawns in front of you, turn around and go north. Come up here, go right, turn on this light. And turning this on will normally give you a chance to turn this valve as well, which she always walks into it and gets stunned slightly. There you go, allowing you to turn that lever. Just turn that one more to go. Wait for her to run away. Now this bit you do need to be quick. Now if she spawns in the middle, she might do, she might not. If she does spawn in the middle here, you want to take her out, guys. Stagger her. You can go back to light if you want to and do it from there. But yeah, and then you come straight around this corner. She almost always jumps over here. But if you're quick there, take tight paths from one corner to another. She'll not always catch you, but if she does catch me there, it doesn't normally kill me. But I can normally get through afterwards. You go back, crank from in the back room. Then wait for her to come in, lure her around the shelf like so. Then quickly come out, slot it in here on the terminal, guys, and then turn it. And that's the final unit done. Yeah, it's not too bad on the sanity, that one.
Power has been successfully restored.
Then all we've got to do now, go back up, press the button, and that will end her.
They should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Yep, the elevator is now working. Quickly get to this button, because if you don't get there quick enough, she can sometimes damage you slightly. So try to get there as quick as you can, guys. I have managed to get damaged and press a button before, because it normally happens as you press it.
We're getting out of
Just if you're quick enough, you should avoid that damage. There you go. And if you want to speed this bit up, just shoot as well with your infinite weapon. She will die anyway, but of course it just makes it a bit quicker. So of course, on no bonuses, we're not going to be wasting any ammo. We'll just wait for that scene to finish. Right, up here, press the button, and there we go. I think you know as well, when we do no bonuses, I might do 100% on that as well, because why not? Says I'm doing another one where we do 100%. And I've already forgot some Mr. Raccoons. I know I would. I forgot to mention the Mr. Raccoon in the sewer area. The Mr. Raccoon when you're playing this Leon with a sniper rifle. Never mind, eh? I did let you know that I might forget to mention a few. So yeah, I'm going to save my game there. Now we're in Raccoon City. My favourite part of the game. And I'm not sarcastic at all. So come to supply box. Now I've got Requiem back. We can of course put the Canarsia charm on some weapons we're using. If you want to get more damage, you can always put that on whatever weapon you're currently equipping, guys. So we're going to buy the Gal machine gun, and we're going to upgrade the Requiem damage one more time, and put on the Canarsia charm on it. So yes, buy the Gal machine gun, or any machine gun for that matter. I should buy that one because it's cheapest. And also upgrade the damage on the Requiem One more final time. So now it should be at max damage. Okay, and put that charm on it. Run past all these enemies. Come into Fire Hotel. I was probably getting a bit too close then. Try to run past a bit further away when you're doing it. You're in the hotel, come behind the desk, and you find a med injector. Once you get a med injector, come through the turn gate, guys, and then at the end we'll spawn the spider boss fight. Yeah, don't be shy. If you want to use healing items, guys, you can do. Yeah, you'll see me using them quite a lot. We will be getting body armor later with Leon. Leon has a lot more health than what Grace does. She normally dies from one hit, but Leon can normally take a few, even on insanity, which is nice. Remember, if you've got the rocket launcher, you could have bought it from a supply box and you could use it for this fight. You can shoot the webs out with your machine gun. Get rid of them a bit quicker. Now, when he spawns here, you can't get rid of him. You just have to run to the end, and eventually he'll chase you down and knock you through the wall. Yeah, I was hoping he can't get me. Maybe I've got my butt facing him. And I keep squatting. But yeah, it still kicks you through the wall. Right, through here, get your machine gun ready. That's it. I took a bit too slow moving around then. Because what I don't like, I mean, I probably need to change that setting. But I've got crouch on toggle. But I wish if you started running, you know, it'd make you stand up like I think most of the Resident Evil. If you started running, you stand up automatically. But this doesn't seem to happen on this. You just stay crouched until you actually press the crouch button to get back up. Right, there will be a lot of spiders soon. That's what I've got a machine gun for, to kill the spiders easily. Yeah, I thought it was for shooting webs. No, it's for shooting the spiders. So yeah, kill all these. I don't know if these count for the 300 kills trophy. It's a good spot to farm if they did, but of course you never really need to. Yeah, it's normally a few at the end. Just make sure you got them all. They can do quite a bit of damage, they can. Right, so be careful, he's going to come through that far window. So make sure you're ready to turn around to avoid it. Got one hit in there, don't think it has any effect anyway. Yeah, so once at the top, you've got rocket launcher, you can claim it instantly probably. But remember, only use it if you've got infinite RPG, because if you've got only one rocket launcher used, you want to save it for Hunk. So I normally get 5 shots in for my Requiem when he's climbing down. 5 shots, but start moving at the same time. That's it, and you can normally avoid his first attack. So 5 shots. But start moving right to avoid his first attack. Reload it. Then you want to run to the end here. Yeah, you want to throw the gas tank at him when he reaches you. And the prompt appears. So yeah, throw that gas tank at him. Now put 4 shots into a sweep point on the back. 4 shots. Yeah, try to hit it, guys. And then 1 on the right when he spins around. And I completely missed, unfortunately. And then when you reload, chase after him. And 1 more ammo, 1 more magazine should be enough. But of course, I think because I missed a few shots, it didn't quite kill him in time. So just chase after him. He's only got a few more hits left. I don't know what he's about to do here. He might have been about to spawn little spiders. I don't know. I've never let him get on this far. But yeah, a few more shots. There you go. Got him. See, I normally get him before he runs away, but because I miss a few shots, of course, I just have to chase him down. But yeah, the fight's never really lasted that long. But I wonder if he starts to spawn little spiders. Something you think would happen, wouldn't it? But yeah, afterwards in the subway, climb up, go up the steps, and push open the turn gate. Open this door, guys, and you reach the streets. This bit goes by a lot quicker because we are going to be avoiding quite a lot of optional paths. For example, we do not go back to the first area. We don't go through that ramp at the far end of the highway, which has that BSAA container at the end of it either. Okay, so come to tent first. Turn on the generator at the back. And you have to examine the document in this tent, otherwise you can't open the shutter. The prompt doesn't appear. So turn on generator, examine that document. Like I say, you have to examine that. Then come to supply box. Once at the supply box, yes, we are going to buy body armor level 1. Should have enough. Yeah, buy body armor level 1 and then save your game. Once done so, come over here and open the hatch or the shutter door. There'll be a few more elite guards, by the way, spawning where they don't normally. For example, in this bit. But we're going to try to take them two out first, because if not, they shoot you with their machine gun and can do a lot of damage. So come this room on the left, grab a hand grenade. Then go into the fire warehouse. So I'm going to shoot down these first 3 crates. That's crate number 1. Crate number 2, I'm just using Ghost Grudge, it's a bit quicker and has tighter grouping. And then crate number 3. Make sure you shoot it down. Right, then you want to come back here. Then when you reach here, quickly spin around and shoot this enemy in the legs, because that'll pretty much kill him instantly with the Requiem. Yeah, you want to go for leg shots really, guys, it kills him quicker. And then jump up here and leg shot this guy. That's it, that's the only 2 elite guards up here. But you want to kill them, because if not, when you're running around, they will shoot you and of course do quite a bit of damage. But you've got to be quick that first one, because all the other enemies are spawning. You can run past most of these other enemies, which is quite good. You just got to be quick. This guy can sometimes almost catch you, but he normally misses me with this attack. And then this woman, I normally just knock her out. Yeah, because otherwise when you try to sneak past her, she sometimes get in the way, not always, so just shoot her back. There you go, in there, grab a Cedar Brook Apartments key. Continue onwards, once outside, climb up the ladder on your right. Yeah, you got to go through the same motions, guys, in this Raccoon City part. You got to go and grab all the parts for the detonator, so you can blow up the gate. I mean, we can't just climb over it, that'd be too easy. I mean, we can jump from a massive building on a motorbike, but we can't get past a gate. So you've got to do it this way. And where was we anyway on the text guide? Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with text guides to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, apologies, I know. I'm still got a squeaky chair. I will get rid of it one day, I promise. Once I get a chance to get a better setup, I'll get a proper gaming area. We'll have a better PC, probably hopefully upload better quality videos. Do a lot more of it, of course, get more comfortable, but get a nicer chair. But like I say, it's a good maybe year or so away yet, guys. I would like to do live streaming as well, but again, that's something which will come at a later date when I've got a more comfortable and a better setup. But once you've examined the 3, you have to examine the 3 points. So you've got the signal jammer in the distance, you've got the petrol station down below, and you've got the other signal jammer. You need to examine all of those. Then come down the elevator, and I'm going to save my game. You did get a lot of autosaves with Leon, but it's just a good opportunity to save when you're passing close by. Come down here and unlock this gate. And if I'm honest, I did have to redo a few bits here, just because I made really silly mistakes. And I thought I can't leave those in. Yeah, let's grab that hand grenade from crate. Remember, these hand grenades are important. Yeah, there are quite a few edits, you're not going to notice them. But I did some bits again, just because I think I should have done that more. I should have done that cleaner, or just like I said, I made a bad mistake. Things like that. Because these runs, they have to look like I know what I'm doing. But yes, I do make mistakes, I'm not perfect. And I wouldn't say I memorise these like with 50 playthroughs. I normally just do like 5 or so, not a massive amount. But kill that first enemy, because he drops that tracking module. If he turns into a blood blister, why do I keep saying blood blister? I mean blister head. If he turns into one of them, take him out. I mean, they are as annoying as blood blisters. You know, you thought it'll get rid of the problem, but then a blood blister comes back. Or blood comes out of it when you pop it. But yeah, here, when you kill that first enemy on the shutter door, 2 more might get up, which lay down in the water, so take those out as well. Of course, so they start shaking around afterwards. Make sure you kill them again. Now, when you come down here, you can go left or right. If you go left or right, whichever way to, make sure you keep tight to the gaps. As you see, I'm trying to avoid the enemies. If I'm staying close to right, it's to avoid an enemy on the right. Sorry, if I'm staying close to the left, it's to avoid an enemy on the right, and vice versa. And this room at the end, shoot the enemy which comes through a door to begin with. Otherwise, he's going to hit you, or the guy beside him does. But if you shoot him, it normally staggers the enemy on the left of him as well, allowing you to quickly get past, grab a battery, guys, climb a ladder, and then come along here. Normally on the top of vehicles, you can just run past all the enemies. But yeah, the enemy at the far end, in the room at the end, shoot him to knock him back. It'll stun the enemy on his side. You can run behind him, then grab a battery, then climb the ladder, and like I say, run over the vehicles. Now, once back at the start of the garage, come up here, drop down that hatch, grab a green herb on your right. Now this bit's coming up, it's going to be a bit different. You've got another blow to enemy here. But you can't quite stun him as long on insanity, of course. So you're going to have to lob 2 grenades. But I'll show you how to do it. I do actually get caught But you can do this without getting caught if you're quick enough. Of course, I just wasn't quick enough here, and I wasn't going to reload this bit, so it was pretty good. I was just a little bit slower. So once you grab the valve and you get back here, 3 zombies will spawn. Make sure you kill them all, and of course make sure they do not turn into blister heads either, so kill them if they do. So take out 3 enemies. Now get a hand grenade ready. There you go. And then turn it. Now turn it 2 times, but once you turn it a second time, make sure you just wait for a moment, otherwise sometimes they don't take effect. I normally wait till he moves his hands again, then let go, lob a hand grenade, then turn it 2 more times. So 1 and 2. Remember, wait for him to switch his arms. That's it. Now let go. Run away. Lure the bloater away. Because with that valve, normally when you turn it, it will save, but only if you turn it a full, like 1 full turn with your arms. Yeah, lob 1 more hand grenade, stun him. But like I say, make sure he's not close to that. Kill that zombie, which has almost reached you. Then quickly turn it another 1.5 times, guys, and that will finish it. Now you can normally get away before he attacks, but I was a little bit too slow. There you go. Then run up here, shoot that red tank. You need to make sure you turn that valve all the way, otherwise this bridge will not be at the top here and you have to go back down. Kill this enemy next. Grab the green herb on the right. You get plenty of healing items with Leon, by the way. Probably too many compared to Grace. Yep, they continue along here and we'll get a second battery. They'll make our way back to garage, guys, and unlock the shutter door. Yes, unlock that little shortcut door there, just by pulling the latch. Yeah, no chainsaw needed here, just slide it along. So once outside, we're going to get the BSAA emblem key. The only container I go in really, or I unlock with it, is the one near central tent, you know, to get the repair patch for the detonator. So slot them both in. Yes, I'm just checking the items they drop. I think a lot of the enemies drop fixed items. For example, that gunpowder large you just saw flash up. So when it comes to insanity, no bonuses. I think I'm gonna have to log down all the items that enemies can drop, or just experiment a few times, see if they drop it consistently. You know, if it's a fixed drop, because that can come in very, very useful. You know, if the enemies drop like gunpowder large or, you know, scrap, things like that. For example, there's that one enemy on the rooftops when you're defending Grace, drops 8 rifle ammo. Okay, so grab that green herb once you get control back after the cutscene. Come this container, grab the med injector. Yes, grab that. Then come inside and head up to the top. Now this bit's going to be quite different, so I'm actually going to take out every enemy. Because every enemy at the top here has potential to shoot you with their ranged weapon, which is going to kill them all, guys. It's a lot safer than just running through them and taking the damage and healing afterwards. Yeah, just going to kill them all. Saying that, I still do take a bit of damage because I think there's one enemy left alive and I didn't notice him. That's my own fault. So make sure you kill him, because if not, he's going to catch you when you're doing this. And then once he's dead, drop down and quickly turn this. Now, I can normally rotate this crank and get through a door without taking damage, but I did take a bit of gunfire to the back here. But again, similar to that zombie earlier on, when it hit me in the cheeks, I clenched and caught the bullets, so I didn't take as much damage. Yeah, in all his years, he has to learn how to clench his cheeks, guys, and defend himself against gunfire from behind. But that enemy which comes through that corner door, make sure you shoot him to make him explode. He's got a grenade in his hand. Carrying up here, unlock this gate with a crank. So yes, once you're at the top, like I say, we're going to take out every enemy. To begin with, that first enemy always throws the first mortar. We're going to wait for him to kill that the enemy before him, which is closer to you. We're going to take out first mortar gunner. You can equip a sniper rifle for this if you want. I still missed, even with a scope. There you go. So get rid of that first mortar gunner. And follow my steps very carefully throughout this next bit. Okay, so I'm going to shoot down this container. Get a tracking module later on. Come in here, grab the med injector. Once you've got a med injector, come out, but stay close to the building, so that all them rockets land on this one and don't hit you. And do not go past it. So come to this window, and that's it. And then the enemies just spawn in the distance. Try to kill them both. I was quite lucky here. I killed 2 with 1 shot somehow. I didn't expect to. I was trying to kill the first one, then I was going to shoot the second one afterwards. But yeah, kill them 2 from there. That's a good spot because you're kind of behind the window. They won't shoot you, and of course this rockets will not hit. Then you come this building, so you're out of the rockets kind of impact area, and you kill that mortar gunner next. Once them 2 mortar gunners are dead, come up here and they're going to go left and climb up to this mortar on the left here. Now there will be 2 enemies here. The first enemy tried to quickly leg shot him to knock him down, then leave him while he's stunned and kill this enemy here, but I wasn't quick enough and he got me. That's it. But you want to come over here, of course, to put some distance between you and the grenade. But I still let him get too close. I keep missing, and he managed to hit me as well. Because like I say, I did make a few mistakes, but I didn't want to do this bit again. It's good enough. Yeah, so once got them 2, operate the mortar and now take out basically every enemy. Just watch out for the ladder beside you. If any enemies climb up, that's why I wanted to reload as well, just in case I have to quickly let go and kill any enemies which get past. Yes, take out all the enemies. You can also use the mortar, by the way. You see that building on my left? It's got like a big hole in the middle. If you shoot near the middle of that, inside it, it will destroy some rubble inside and give you access to some more Requiem ammo. But of course, we don't have to, because we've got infinite. But yeah, something I will be utilising on my no bonuses run more likely. So one enemy managed to get through. There you go, so I'm going to put him back down. He probably wishes he never came up here now. Right, I think the reason I thought I got them all is because the music stopped. I think the music stopped. So I thought, you know, like the encounter music. So I was thinking, oh, they're all dead. Or he just come up from somewhere else. Maybe it's plain dead somewhere, I have no idea. Or he followed me right from the start of the area. I have no idea where this guy came from. But yeah, I climb up here, I'm thinking all the enemies are dead. And he actually jumped up to a ledge, which I didn't think zombies could do. So again, he caught me off guard again. So first time, caught me off guard by actually being alive still. Yeah, but he jumps up here somehow. Yes, there he is. So I'm thinking, he's not going to catch me. He can't get up here, no chance. He's just a zombie. Yeah, so grab that broken signal receiver. And then when I spin around, there she is. Yeah, so how did he get up there? I mean, he's only got 1 arm as well. Good effort by him, I guess. If only more zombies will like him, they'd probably have more chance of surviving. But once got a broken signal receiver, quickly come down here. Those enemies you can escape quick enough, but at least once you do want to kill them, of course, because they're blocking our path. So quickly kill these 4 before the others catch up and come back down to you. That's it. You don't need to kill them if they respawn into blizzard heads. Just knock them down so you can get past, and then come down here. They will not chase you down here. Then once back in the building, come around the stairwell, shoot that gas tank to kill the zombie laying down beside it. Yeah, just down these steps, look right, look left. There it is. Yeah, kill that laying down zombie. I shot it from there because if you're too close, it stuns you briefly. Of course, it will slow you down. At the bottom here, there will be a stacked hand grenade in this crate. So make sure you take it. That's it. Take that stacked hand grenade and jump down to the bottom. Grab that item we shot down earlier, the tracking module, rare. That's it, and come back outside. Now we're going to go into gas station, and get a gas tank. Shoot down that ladder. Get the hand grenade from the case straight opposite. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this done, guys, before I need to go somewhere. So yeah, it's just going to go up a few hours later. That's all it means. It's not a big problem, I guess. But yeah, it just means I can't get up for the time I wanted it to. You know, about 3 or 4ish. It's probably going to be about closer to 5 or 6 UK time. So once down in the garage, yeah, make sure you've got that grenade on the catwalk. Come inside, kill this zombie on the floor. If not, he'll try to get up when you get past. Yeah, kill him. And then grab a gas tank at the end here, the empty gas can. Yeah, put that in your chest pocket on your shirt. Once got it, come back inside and chainsaw enemy will spawn. Take him out. You'll find if you leave his chainsaw here, the enemies for some reason just like to avoid you completely and come inside this specific room and get it. Yeah, I don't know why I like to do that. So once you kill them 2 enemies, 1 enemy spawns at the back here. I like to take him out, otherwise he comes from behind. And there will be an explosive tank in a moment, so whatever you do, come out here with your weapon ready, not the chainsaw, so you can shoot that quickly. Once shot it, come outside and now get rid of all the other enemies. So look at him, he could have probably hit me then, but because he's going straight for that chainsaw, so it's probably a good idea leaving that chainsaw in there. Because it can take some of the aggro off the enemies for you. Yeah, and watch out for the fire, guys, it does really burn. I mean, I've got worse things going on at the moment, like that virus, which is going to kill me very soon. But thinking about right now, yeah, try not to run into the fire. So once you have taken out all the enemies, of course that strong enemy will spawn the like liquor zombie variant, the hybrid. There's always a hybrid. And did he just lob a chainsaw at me? I just saw something like fly past my eyes. Damn, I didn't know they could do that. Yeah, I remember seeing that here and I was like, what just flew past my eyes? And I looked, there's chainsaw. Yeah, imagine that, zombies lobbing a chainsaw at you. Yeah, not something you see every day. So you take out this guy next, just use your Requiem or your Ghost Grudge. That's it, got him. Grab the tracking module, he drops. Yeah, you got to watch out for those flying chainsaws, guys. They can really catch you off guard. Yeah, if you're not lucky, they'll cut your ear off. So rotate that to unlock the valve. And then fill up your gas tank. And we're not going to do any other exploration, just going to go straight for that final device that I need for my detonator. That final piece. Right, let's do it. Just make sure you do not put that in your pocket upside down, Leon. Yeah, definitely do not get set on fire now, guys. It's going to go up in flames, be like a big mushroom cloud. Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, just a little bit will do it. That's all you need to do. No need to start it up. It starts automatically. That's it. Press the button. Go left, left again. Grab a med injector and a hand grenade. He couldn't quite pop the med injector in time, unluckily for him. Then once got them, come over to this truck to the south slightly. Open the back door. You know, I always thought if you shoot that lock, does it make the door pop up? So that'd be a good little trick if you could. I never tried it. I did think about it once, but I just never tried it. Yeah, so grab a hand grenade inside. I think I was too scared about triggering them as zombies. Once got a hand grenade, come over here to, are we going west or east? I can't remember how the map is orientated now. But anyway, make your way back over here, guys, to this crane. Pull a lever to lower the shortcut bridge. We'll go back to central camp. We'll unlock the container at the back. Let's get the repair kit. Yeah, container number 2. Yeah, repair kit at the back, guys. You puncture repair kit. Funny that you get a repair kit. You would have thought you just find a new one. Like, this one's broken, we need to go and find another. But no, they have to give you a repair kit. So now we're going to come to the supply box. And I think I'm going to buy body armor level 2 now. We bought level 1 earlier. Yeah, should have enough for level 2. We'll get level 3 later, because when you buy a new level, it kind of fully upgrades your, well, it fully repairs your armor anyway. So that's why I'm kind of doing it in stages rather than all at once. So save your game as well, and I'll come back up this elevator. We're over halfway, guys, so we're getting there. We've got what, 1 hour? 1 hour left, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, damn. It's a shame. I should have started earlier, but I couldn't. So yes, once out here, so go up the elevator, jump down the ladder, come outside, and put some fuel in this generator. Now I almost forgot, but there's a hand grenade in the supply box. Not supply box, but it's like equipment box. Yeah, there's a hand grenade in there. Yeah, I almost forgot. So open it. Yeah, it's a massive box with 2 little tiny items inside it. Yeah, then use the zip line. Don't even know why that zip line is there. But yeah, use that to reach this building. We're not going to bother collecting any items. There's a green herb in that room just on my left there, but I'm not going to bother going for it. So in this area, when there is elite guards lying around, I do take them all out again because that gunfire is just too deadly on insanity. So it's best to just avoid it altogether by eliminating the zombies which try to shoot you. So use your machine gun here, it'll be better because they only take 1 shot. Yeah, watch your step along this narrow beam. The next enemies will be the one in that room where the floor is basically glass. And by shoot all the glass out to kill the enemies quicker. I think there's 1 or 2 zombies where you have to actually kill him, because he's not quite on the glass, he's to the side of it. But most of the others, you can just shoot the glass to kill the zombies really quick. Saves a lot of ammo actually. Well, a lot of precious ammo if you are trying to do this without infinite. Yeah, so when we get to this bit, well, you probably use a pistol to take out all the glass. So first, open that elevator door. Then we'll drop inside, so it's currently out of service if you wasn't aware. Yeah, keep left to avoid that first elevator. I think someone's called it down to the bottom. That's it. Yeah, Dave the zombie's called it down. He's on his mission to block up every toilet in Raccoon City. He's only got 2 left to do. Right, so down here, yes, we're going to shoot out this door. Right, shoot that glass, kills them 2 zombies, nice and quick. That's a zombie you can't kill. Sorry, with the glass, you have to actually kill him properly. And, yeah, just be careful. I probably should just use the hand cannon on these. Well, I do normally. I think I thought my machine gun would do more damage. Right, so that zombie there. Yeah, shoot the glass. Glass in the distance. There's a zombie over there as well. That's it. Got all the zombies on the bottom. Now, up here, there'll be 3 zombies. One will spawn on the top with a rifle. Get ready to shoot him in the legs to take him out. There you go. Then you got a grenade zombie and another gunner at the bottom. Yeah, so crouch behind it if you need to, guys, to avoid gunfire. Because like I say, it can do quite a bit of damage. Right, and there's one more zombie hidden around this corner. There she is. And be careful here, because I did actually run off the side here once. Yes, no like invisible barrier, like on Last of Us and Uncharted. You can run straight off the edge and fall to your doom. So just be very careful, guys, when you're near the edges on this little platform. Right, drop down at the end and come through the fire gate, and you'll get the device you need.
Okay, let's find those
Yeah, there'll be some grenades in here as well. So you've got 2 grenades on the right there. Grab the tracking module. Take your item from the yellow box. Yeah, really shiny yellow box. Yellow relay. Right, and there is a safe room in here I'm going to show you. So the safe room, it has a green herb inside it as well. There's a green herb. Yeah, safety game. Right, let's do it. Let's do the final section in Raccoon City. Then we've got the motorbike race. And we'll be back at the RPD. Yeah, like I say, the Super Tyrant and Hunk are the worst boss fights on Insanity. Of course, you've got a final boss, but you can avoid it. I mean, in which case, if you were going to fight him, he'd probably be the worst. I mean, I can't say I've not fought him on Insanity yet. Maybe I never will do. So there's no need. But yeah, Super Tyrant, he takes so much damage for the Requiem. I don't know what I'm going to do with him on no bonuses. I mean, because I don't want to be wasting all that Requiem ammo. Probably going to try and use the shotgun somehow. But we'll see. I mean, Hunk's not too bad. I did get through Hunk. It did take quite a bit of practice. Now, when you come up here, that's a zombie you need to worry about. That one looking outwards, who's unarmed, he will normally swing around and grab you. But all the rest you can run past if you're quick. And that zombie at the top of steps with a gas tank, of course, shoot him. Then you can pretty much run past the rest. But kill a zombie at the top here, because he normally always catches me. I always think I can avoid him this time. But he always does this. This always happens. So you go flying. And you think you're going to glitch out here. But no, once you stand back up, you just slide down automatically. And you turn this valve. And you go down these steps, grab a green herb on the right. And this next section, same as on casual, just run past all the zombies. And the only ones you want to take out are the ones at the top with the chainsaw guy. Just shoot the explosive tank, which will give you time to run past them all and reach the final valve. Yeah, Hunk, I did get him eventually without the rocket launcher. But like I say, it did take a lot of practice. And his spinning attack, you can actually crouch beneath it, which I find quite helpful. Because what I normally do is when he runs away to shoot you, I crouch because then I can move slower. Yeah, so shoot that gas tank, guys, and then quickly run past all the other zombies. That's it. In this far room, you find a med injector. Yep, near that zombie. Med injector and tracking module. And then pull the lever. Then drop down, go on the elevator, guys, and follow it down the bottom. Of course, as you're going down, just kill all the enemies as you go down it. You've got infinite ammo, so it's not going to be a problem. There'll be 3 enemies in the first window. Then as the lift goes down a bit further down, about 5 enemies will drop down, shoot them, and eventually cutscene, and you'll be down below. Okay, yeah, so sorry, back to Hunk. Yeah, the spinning knife attack he does. So most of his attacks are quite easy to parry. Remember, the Mortal Edge does give you a bigger parry window. That's why I'm going to buy it shortly. Yeah, Mortal Edge. I think it gives you like 3 or 4 times bigger parry window. It's really good. But it's when he switches up his attack and he does like a 3-hit combo or 4 hits, he'll do like a spinner move. Like I say, a spinner move you can crouch beneath. And crouch when he runs away to shoot you, because sometimes you can't see him and then he'll suddenly run towards you and start spinning. But if you're already crouched, you avoid that attack, which is really good. And then you just parry his other attacks. He can do an attack where he kind of jumps up slightly, but he doesn't do it that often. But yeah, I had to learn to do all that. And I always, after parry, when I've kind of parried him and he's finished his attacks, I always do a charged attack. So I parry him, then I keep the button held down and do R2. Because I just like that one. I think it just does a bit more damage. It has better effect than just doing a normal R2 attack. Yeah, I do a charged. So I parry, then charged R2. Parry, charged R2. You know, just like that. And then when he runs away to shoot, I crouch. Because this spinning blade can be quite awkward to dodge. Because as the fight goes on, he will move around you. And you have to keep spinning the camera around. And it can be hard to see where he is in time, see what attack he's doing. But if you can kind of just tell that he's spinning, you can crouch as you move the camera. And you're going to avoid his attack. So that's really useful. But yeah, we're going to kill Hunk quickly, guys, by using the RPG. I know there is a glitch at the moment to instant kill him, but I'm not going to be using that because honestly I'm worried about it getting patched, and I don't want to use a glitch and it's going to get patched, you know, potentially in the future. But the RPG, I mean, I was going to show you 2 ways to Hunk fight. I was going to show you me beating him normally and me beating him with RPG, but to be honest, I just didn't have the energy to fight him again normally. Like I say, it probably took me a good hour or so to learn him, to fight him normally on Insanity. But when you do daze him on Insanity as well, you want to shoot him in the head with a Requiem. So when he's dazed, after so much damage, Requiem shot to the head. You won't get time to do it anymore. Just do 1 shot quickly, bam, to his head, and then get ready to parry him again. That's just what I do. But I would have to heal up quite a bit. You want to make sure you got body armor level 3 for the fight as well. And that'd be pretty much how it went. I have kind of wrote it down in the text guide, how to fight him without the RPG. But yeah, you will see me do it on no bonuses. But yeah, for this, we're just using the 15,000 one-time RPG purchase to kill him. Just makes it go a lot easier. I guess the motorbike section, you can heal on this bit. I know you can't open your inventory, but you can press R1 to heal. So if your health does get low, just press R1, guys, and you get health back. You will get your health back at the end of the section. So if you get low health and you know you're near the end, just don't bother wasting a healing item because you're going to be full health anyway. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but Grace never gets full health ever. You know, each time you get control back of her, she's got like no energy left or whatever it was at, you know, when you last had control. But Leon, he's got some kind of health regeneration because innate health regeneration. Yeah, because every time you take control of him again after a cutscene, he always seems to have full health. I mean, even in the streets at the start, you know, in the streets, if you take damage there, when you get control of him back in the hospital, he's got full health again. Crazy. But yeah, these dogs, of course, they will damage you a bit quicker, being on Insanity, so still try to take them all out. And when the actual boss on the bike, when you see the red arrow, make sure you shoot him enough, guys, to stop his rocket attacks. That will do quite a bit of damage to you. But you won't get much chance. I mean, most time you'll just be fighting the dogs. You'll appear for a moment, and there'll be the dogs again. Or the hellhounds. I forget the name of them now. I'm sure that, yeah, I did see a name for them in the model viewer. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you will get some nice tracking module points as well. Oh, are we getting points for it? Yeah, we are. So you did get some points for killing these, which is nice. So yeah, Super Tyrant. We are just going to use Requiem and Hatchet. The infinite durability, it mainly comes in use for Super Tyrant. Because without it, you can only parry about 3 times and then it's broken. Then you've got to fix it again. It's not a big problem, because you can just put some distance between you and him and repair it. you know, then do it again. Put some distance between you and him. So you don't want to be too close anyway. You always want to be running away to shoot him from a distance. Because the closer you are, the more often he's going to attack. And the further away, the longer it's going to take for him to attack. So you get more damage off before he attacks again, basically. Just got a time it takes you to actually run away. But yeah, build with infinite durability hatchet comes useful for Super Tyrant. So you're not having to always repair it. But the fight goes actually quite smoothly for me recording this on this occasion. Like I said, it did take me quite a bit of practice. But it's not too bad parrying with a mortal edge. You do get quite a big window. I mean, I normally shoot him a few times, parry his first attack, then I normally just keep running away. But it can be a bit annoying when he lobs the cars in the air because you don't know where they're going to land. Sometimes you can stay still and they don't hit you. Other times you stay still and they will hit you. So it's just one of them things. But he hit me with a rocket there, so I did not stun him in time when the arrow appeared above his head. So I've just healed up. And now I've got this crazy jump to do. Yeah, so many other directions I could have gone here. I guess this looks cooler. More cinematics. It allows Capcom to show us the whole of Raccoon City in ruins. Yeah, I think that's the whole point of this jump. To let us see the landscape. Yeah, I'm sure Leon knows exactly what's going to be the other side. Yeah, see the big crater there on the right? Is that a crater where the nuke fell down? Yeah, I can't believe there's like building close to that ground zero that's still like standing. Yeah, where the bomb hit. You thought they'd be gone down at least. Right, so you do need to get a few hits done on him here. But there's an autosave, so even if you die here, there's an autosave right before it. Yeah, so shoot him a few times. There you go. I don't think I shot his tank, but I'll take it. Right, so there is a Mr. Raccoon to the left down there. Yeah, so just randomly mention Mr. Raccoon sometimes. Yeah, there's one at the end there near that big gas tank from the lorry. Yeah, making our way into RPD. Yeah, so this bit goes by in about a minute. Because all we're going to do, come inside, going to go to supply box, then go up and grab a mechanical jack. That's all you need. Oh yeah, back in the orphanage. Everybody's favourite section. I wonder if there'll be another orphanage section in the next Resident Evil game. Do you reckon? Do you reckon they'll recycle it again? Back in the orphanage? Yeah, but I don't want to be coming back here in the new game. I mean, we've been in Raccoon, we've been in the RPD, what, 3 times now? Resident Evil 2, number 3 remake. Now we're back here now in Resident Evil 9. Yeah, hopefully that's going to be it for a while. Getting some new environments probably. But yes, what did I buy then? Did I buy body armor level 3? But yeah, by body armor level 3 there, guys, should have enough. Or is it body armor level 2? Right, save your game. Actually, I'll just check up quickly. You want to come in here, you want to go left. I took the wrong path first. I went forwards. No, you want to go left. And yeah, leave Dave here. So yeah, Dave's walking around again. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, leave him standing, guys. He's the only person left doing this shift. Yeah, knock down that shortcut ladder. All we want to do is get the mechanical jack. Right, let me just scan ahead to where we were. But yeah, I did buy body armor level 3. It's quite expensive, 45,000, but you should have plenty. So get a mechanical jack, and you want to come out onto the balcony, drop down to the bottom, interact with the fire shut door, guys, lift it out of the way, then make your way through a tunnel, and we'll be back in the orphanage. I bet speedrun a slightly orphanage though, because it gives them time to go for a toilet break or something. Because when you're hiding behind the table, you normally have to wait like a minute or 2. Yeah, it gives me time to quickly pop away for a moment. I think this ain't as bad as... Was it? No, it wasn't Sherry's. What's the girl's name in the first game, in Resident Evil 2? I forget her name now. Is it Sherry? No, Sherry's from Resident Evil 4. I've got the names mixed up. But I think this one's probably a little bit better.
What was that?
I guess you ain't got to do that little puzzle, do you, at the start? But yeah, I remember when I was recording this, it gave me a moment to like look at my phone, go through my comments. Yeah, since you interact that door when you first get control, you have to examine it to be a cutscene. You come in here, hide below the bed. And luckily, it's the last place they're about to check and they get called away. There is one file in here, the toe tag. I believe I remember somebody saying they missed it. Yeah, it's in here in that coffin. It's always in the same one. And some players did mention to me in the comments about when you get a key at the end of this, you can skip that final part where I'm normally hiding in casual. I didn't realise this at first, so apologies for not doing that in my first playthrough. And thank you to those that did mention it to me. It does save a lot of time, and yeah, it's really good. It's a bad mistake I made. I kind of just assumed that because the girl drops down, or the child drops down right in front of the hatch, that you can't access it, or it's not going to let you. That's why I just immediately, I mean, I never even tested it. I should have made a bad assumption. But yeah, you can get straight through it, but you got to be quick, and yeah, it's really helpful. So again, thank you for letting me know about that. I mean, that's the only skip we know of so far. There's that way to get past it. Of course, you can kill Hunk quick. They're the only like really kind of like skips I know. I mean, this might get patched. I don't know if it's intended. If it ever does get patched, I mean, there's loads of auto-saves, so don't worry. If you do die, it's going to put you back slightly before it. You've got to do it in the normal way, where you get a key, you go to hatch, there's child falls down, then run back beyond the crates and just wait for them all to leave the room. And of course, you go down the hatch. Yeah, that's if it ever gets patched, you know, about the hatch. But I doubt it will. So once you're down here, we're going to hide behind the table in the corner again. It's a down here to play area. Yeah, don't worry guys, I will not see you underneath here. Table is the last place you're going to check. People are not normally that daft to hide behind tables or beds nowadays, so you never check there. So you think, nah, they're not going to hide beneath there, are they? Too easy. Yeah, don't worry, he's okay. Do not take the bait. Yeah, that's why he's had a brain transplant. Keeps falling on it a bit too much. So once you can crawl out, you can pretty much crawl out straight away. There'll still be one of these to the left, but he won't see you. Right, let's go. Yeah, so in this far corridor, just run around the end until you can see them from the back. They got to come back in here, spin the camera around near the roof, and then go back in, and they should be gone. Yeah, just spot them, there you go. Then run back, look up, spin the camera around. Yeah, so back in here, look up, spin around. There you go. Back down and go back through, and they should be gone. So to get the key, you first need to turn on the lamp. If you don't turn on the lamp, you can't access it. So make sure you do that first. Then, like I say, run to the hatch. A child will fall down, but don't worry. Just keep going near the hatch and keep spamming X. And as soon as you can, you should open it and then crawl through. But when you open it, keep holding forward, because there's no prompt to actually climb down it. You just have to walk into it, I think. There's a prompt to open it, but to climb down, you have to walk into it. So yeah, turn on the light, climb up, pull out the drawer. Not in that order. Pull out the drawer first and then climb up, of course. Grab a key. That's it. Gentle. Be gentle. You're on bare feet, remember. Right, so got the key. Yeah, so child's going to fall down, but run around the child on the right because you can't get past on the left. That's it. Now you can do this. Keep spamming X. So since the prompt appears, there we go. Unlock it. Now keep walking into it. Yeah, keep walking into it, spamming X just in case. And yeah, we climb to it, and you see the child is just about to grab you. We can just get down there in time. Maybe that's intentional. I don't know. That's it, just skip the last few steps. Your ankles can take it. You're only 5 years old. Once down here, we'll just approach the fire door. Then we need to go and get a fire poker. Yeah, this next door, we're going to unlock it with our telekinesis. Just follow this fire engine first from the micro machine playset. That's it. The fireman driving that did not expect them steps to come up. Yeah, open this next door with your telekinesis. There you go, my telekinesis at work there. Yeah, fire poker. So if you are missing that toe tag file, I don't know why I'm thinking of that. Just, I remember somebody saying they missed it. I'm in the 75 files in the game. For some reason I'm mentioning this one. Yeah, this is not 100%. 100% was done on casual. Like I say, if I do no bonuses insanity, I'll probably do 100% on that one, I reckon. Because we're going to be taking our time anyway, so I might as well just collect everything along the way. Right, so coming here. Yeah, the toe tag file is in this coffin. It's on that one on the right there. It's in there. That's the only place you can find it. Okay, so pull this coffin out. Climb up over the gate and grab a fire poker. Going to have to stop in 10 minutes, I think, and then come back to the rest later for commentary wise. Yeah, a yellow sheet there to tell you can climb up over it. Yeah, Capcom and their yellow stuff. Yeah, it's going to become their like motto soon. Yeah, all this yellow stuff they put in games, like going to become known for it, if not already. Yeah, so grab a fire poker, not the gate. There'll be a cutscene, and try to remember what you learnt in Steven Seagal's Bushido class about parrying, because you're going to parry a kid in a minute. Bullshito. I think that's a class, the name of it. Yeah, so going to parry him. There you go. A little Bullshito class there. That's what I learned when I was a bit younger. And then pull down this ladder with a poker. I know when Steven Seagal does it, he just does like one little parry. He can parry like 10 people at once. They go flying through the air like magic. But yeah, I'm quite young, so just one little parry there. I should be able to manage it. And go through the lab. All you need to do is get to the end room, get the remote on the end where the projector is, guys, and go through all the projector slides. And that trigger cutscene, and you'll be back as Leon. Back in the RPD. Yeah, loads of test tube babies around. You're up to no good in this lab area. Yeah, it went from baby to like almost child in about 2 weeks. Did not take long at all. Right, so back as Leon. Yeah, so run forward until Mr. X spawns. Or Tyrant. When he does spawn, I want to go back to the corridor, but I want to wait for him to get close enough, because if not, he's going to come through the wall near the steps. So let's make sure he's close enough to you guys. There he is. So you don't come through here. If he does, just means you've got to loop back around. Right, come up these steps. And once you get into the fire waiting room, he's going to try to stick the helicopter through the wall. As you do. So many things he could have used, and he had to pick up the end of a helicopter. I mean, wouldn't the propeller have worked better? Yes, here it is. Make our way back to that last corner. Now, as soon as it stops, start running forward to avoid the Tyrant when he comes through the wall. If you're quick enough, you can get past him before he attacks. There you go. That's it. Take a shot left near this bear. Right, it's safe for the time being. Leave the RPD. Going to head over to the Orphanage. Got a fight on the way up with Super Tyrant. Yes, this is the second hardest boss fight behind Hunk. And like I say, not counting the final boss, because you can avoid it. So not going into the garage on the left, because I don't need to. There will be one med injector outside the container before the boss. Going to get through this cutscene, med injector, and I'm going to do a bit of upgrading and a bit of purchasing. Right, where are we? Yes, grab that med ejector. And so what we want to do not buy the RPG. We want to save that for Hunk, unless of course you're infinite. If it's infinite, you can use it. So you want to buy the Mortal Edge, and you want to equip it. Yeah, buy Mortal Edge and equip, guys, and repair your body armor as well if it's damaged. Remember to do those things. Mortal Edge is better because, like I say, you get a much bigger parry window. Right, save your game, and let's do it. So I normally shoot him 2 or 3 times with the Requiem, and then you want to get ready to parry an attack. This is only when you're close. So 2 or 3 times, then get ready to parry. There you go. And then again, get a few shots off. Try to put more distance between you. I'm probably a bit too close. You want to be a bit further than this. Yeah, and just keep shooting him. Like I say, if you have not got infinite durability, you're going to have to back off and, of course, repair your hatchets. But it's not a big problem. Of course, it just it removes that having to do it, that action, if you've got infinite durability on. So just keep doing this, guys. Like I say, he's got a lot of health, even with the Requiem. His heart does take more damage, slightly more damage than what his head takes. Eventually, he will fall down onto his knee. And just repeat doing that, guys. Like I say, try to put some distance between you. If you can get a car between you, that's great. But some of his attacks, if he starts like kneeling down, ready to get like he's charging up an attack, he can go straight through a car. So just be careful of that. If there's a few cars between you and he looks like he's charging up an attack, then he's probably going to go flying through them. So make sure you're always prepared to parry if you need to. So do not commit too much to attacks. You know, if you think he's about to, like then, you know, I kind of stunned him then, but he would have gone straight through them cars and got straight to me. You can parry it, but if you've got low health, he can instant kill you. You've got to be careful. Right, once he's dead, in the front of this van is a med injector on the seat. So grab that med injector and then make our way through this area, guys, and into the subway. Yeah, not too bad. I did initially think about using RPG on him, but Hunk is worse. He's actually nothing compared to Hunk. I mean, yeah, you have to parry some of his attacks, but you can avoid parrying if you work the arena right and work him around the arena. But your Hunk, you can't. Hunk, you have to parry, and he attacks very quick, so you got to know what you're doing. And RPG just makes him so easy. I'm surprised that you kill him with an RPG. Actually, I thought it wouldn't work, but it does. Yeah, so we've got them bulbs coming up. On Insanity, there's only 5. So I don't know if you get pop a trophy here. You know, there's a challenge for popping all the bulbs down here. I know it's 9 on casual, but it's 5 on Insanity, so I don't know how that would work. You know, can you still get it? I mean, if anybody has not got that trophy yet or challenge for popping all the bulbs, let me know if it works on Insanity. There is one I don't get, but I'll let you know where it is. Yes, one which I don't do. To be honest, there are a few paths I don't take, where maybe on this difficulty other plants spawn there, I don't know. So yeah, the spiders down in the subway, so get your machine gun ready, guys, to take out your spiders. Now, when the second wave spawns, these bunch down here, a few will spawn behind. So you do not stay here for too long. Yeah. Yeah, look at this one spawning behind you, that's a bit sneaky. So since you trigger that second bunch of spiders, you really want to be running back to where you first came down, so you can bottleneck them all through his gates. There you go, so make sure you got them all before you start moving forward. Yeah, I'll record 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to have to leave it there and come back to it later. Not too bad, got 20 minutes left, just don't have enough time. Yeah, so they actually drop quite some good items as well. So again, on my no bonuses, I'm going to have to try to, I think I'm going to have to log what everything can drop. Yeah, so squeeze through here. Now I'm going to use the Ghost Grudge to kill this bulb quicker. Yeah, Ghost Grudge is good on these bulbs. So when this bulb spawns, there was a green herb out there. I think I forgot it actually. You know, before we came into a train, on the corner of the actual platform on the right was a green herb. Yeah, so get your Ghost Grudge ready, guys, and quickly shoot it. Make sure you put a Connoisseur charm on it, so it does more damage, of course. There's also green herb here, which I missed. Where was it again? Yeah, so it's on the left in the second train, apparently. I'm sorry, I mean on the right, I think. I said left. I think I mean right, yeah. Yeah, I wrote left. Yeah, it's on the right in that second train. Why did I write left? We actually go left. Right, so you want to rappel down here. There's not really anything you need from that ammo box. As you can see, it's just like rifle ammo. It's not like grenades down. So I'm going to use Ghost Grudge to kill all these other buds which spawn. And for the boss at the end of it, we're just going to use the Requiem on plant 43. Got plenty of healing items at this point, guys, so if you do take any damage, just heal. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Finally reached the bottom. It's one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
So yeah, crouch through this pipe and then almost straight after, going to find a bub. There it is. You can actually kill them by shooting them when they're close. So I've tried it before. I mean, they take more damage. They take more shots to kill him, but you can do so, I believe. Yeah, so I didn't go right here. There might be a bulb. I mean, I don't remember one spawning on casual, but maybe on Insanity and move the bulb to the right there. Now here will be two. Yeah, so that's one of them. There'll be another one on the right here. So you can shoot them before and trigger them early, before you get too close and within their attacking range. Right, and if you go left here, by the way, it will take you to another bulb. I know that one is there, and there's a med injector at the end. And this one I forgot. Almost ran straight into him. But yeah, I do want to take him out. Yeah, it ran straight into that one. Okay, and that should be it for the bulbs. And at the end here, so there's normally one here which ambush you, but you don't spawn. Now you get two gunner zombies at the end. So take out our first one. There you go. What's tricky is you can't see him because he's like in the darkness. But you shoot in his general direction with your weapon, it should get him. Right, and one will spawn in that gap at the end. So come around the corner in a minute. There's a green herb on the right there as well, I think. I think that's the item the enemy dropped, but it's also a green herb. So yeah, shoot him. And that's it until these bulbs at the end. There's a green herb on your left over here as well. Yep, and I'm going to use my Requiem now, so I'm going to put a charm on it, of course. Yep, take out all these. Yeah, just come away so you avoid any attacks they're going to probably try and attack you with. And before you drop down, shoot these two crates on the right because one of them drops a med injector. Yeah, just save you a bit of time if you do it now when the boss isn't trying to attack you. Okay, so for this boss, yeah, so keep just shooting his exposed plant in the middle. Of course, we Requiem. And watch out for the attacks from his tentacles on the left and the right. Just move right to avoid the left one and left to avoid the right one. And also, the actual bulb in the middle can sometimes attack you. And they all attack straight along the middle. So of course, you've got to move from left or to the far right to avoid that. Yes, there it comes. I guess when he opens and closes quite a few times in quick succession, that's when he's probably about to attack you with the actual bulb. But once you've done so much damage and he's flailing around, shoot the gas tanks guys to kill him. And they're going to make our way into the arc. Right, so now pretty much at the end. Now just remember guys, if you do want to get Speed Demon Trophy, and you want to have Infinite RPG ready for the final boss, but you don't quite have it unlocked yet, and you're planning to complete it on Insanity first, get the extra 40,000 and then reload and do Speed Demon after buying the Infinite RPG. Just remember, you need to save your game before you buy it from the shop, because once you've used it once, when Infinite RPG is not activated, you'll lose it and you cannot buy it back. I know because I've took it right from the start of the game, used it, and it never appeared again for the whole playthrough. And even when I unlocked Infinite RPG later on and went back, I still couldn't access it. So keep that in mind. So yeah, come in here guys first. You first save room in the arc. Grab the med injector on your left. Come to supply box. Repair your body armor. You repair your body armor if you need to and buy the RPG. Now there will be another time to come back to save point before Hunk. So you might not want to save your game here. You might want to wait until a bit later, because it means you will not have to kill all these elite guards again. I'll let you know when you can come back and save. So yeah, buy the RPG. Yeah, I'm just going to sell the sniper rifle. I don't need sniper rifle no more. I may as well just sell it. I could actually buy the extra inventory space, but it's not a big problem. I don't really need it. Right, there we go. I know my inventory is quite messy. I've got loads of items I can't even use anymore. I need to discard them, but Yeah, I don't really need to. Right, save your game. Remember, we can come back and save one more time before Hunk, so you don't necessarily have to save right now. Right, so once you've done all that, come down here. And you also want to craft 5 stacked hand grenades. I think I've done them already. But yeah, craft your hand grenades into stacked, because they're going to come in very useful on these elite guards. Just like we did on Casual, they'll kill most of these first time. And once you get into the server room, there's green herb on the left. There it is, so grab that one. And then come to this fire door, grab a tracking module on the left. And yep, interact with the terminal at the end, guys. Now when you go back in, start aiming with your grenade ready. You want it to land near that door. So once the lights go out, yeah, look how, if you see the white on the server in front, then it's not going to land. That's it. Lob that as soon as the door opens, or sorry, as soon as the lights go out. And that should kill all 3, making that a bit easier. Now, there will be an autosave here. So you'll see, if you do mess this up, just reload the autosave, you'll be right outside, as I did. So lob it. If it doesn't kill all the enemies, you can just reload it and try again. You normally need it to blow up in the air like that. You just see two or... Did 2 of them survive, or 1? Yeah, but what they normally do, if 1 survives, they hide, and you can't get access to them again unless you go on the walkway, at which point they can shoot you as well. So if I don't kill them all, I normally just reload and try again like this. So again, try to make it so it explodes in the air like you did for me, near the middle. That normally gets all 4. So again. So see, it just blows up in the air near the top of the crates, and that got them all, that did. You know if you got them all, because you'll get, obviously, 4 lots of points. They give 1,300 each with that bonus tracker. And I got 2,600 times 2, so that's all 4 dead. Right, then when you come to the end, you're going to shoot the red capsule with the liquor inside. So when the enemies drop down in a moment, that's going to distract them. And then when you throw the stack hand grenade, kill all these. Try to wait till they're grouped up and try to make sure it lands behind the guy with the right shield. Yeah, there's green herb here, by the way. So I've shot open the liquor. And they've all the enemies drop down. They're going to be attacking it now. So yeah, try to wait till they're all grouped up around the liquor, guys, and then throw it. Like I say, make sure it's behind the right enemy. Because if it's on the other side of his shield, it will actually block the damage and it won't kill him. And there you go, got them all. Now one of these can drop a med injector. I'm not quite sure which one it is. First I thought it's a right shield guy, but I don't think it's him. And he actually died inside the liquor there. So yeah, if you go left there, guys, you can go back up to safe room. So go left there, go back up, save your game. Because now you've got the RPG. Then if you want to do speed emulator, reload that save back up with infinite ammo. Then when you use it now at Hunk, you're not going to lose it. So yeah, go back up and save your game before this point. That's it. Then come along here. Once the fight starts, make sure you've got RPG ready and just shoot it near his feet. That'll set him on fire, guys, and the fight basically done. That's the easiest way to beat him. Like I say, it's quite annoying to beat when you're parrying him. I did explain it a bit earlier, so I'm not going to do it all again. Don't have time it anyway. Because straight after, 3 other enemies are going to come in. Yeah, on Insanity. So get ready, look at the exit door. And there's the first guy. Second. And the third one normally waits on the steps. So I'm just going to loot this crate. And this one here will have a med injector inside it. Yeah, you see that enemy on the steps up ahead. So yeah, 2 normally come straight through and the other one kind of camps. I'm not sure if he just camps because I killed his mate so quick. I don't know. But yeah, that's all 3 enemies taken out. Then we're carrying up here. That's it, into this room at the end, guys, and trigger cutscene, and then we'll take control as Grace. And the blood collector actually spawns down here if you never collected it. Yeah, which I never knew until actually recording this. So I think all my other playthroughs where I've kind of practiced, I always just collected it to lob it in the box in case I needed it to test something later on. But yeah, on this playthrough, I just never collected it, and it spawns right. It spawns in this last typewriter, you know, in this last box. All you need to do is come to this far hole above, interact with it, and then Grace will climb into the vent. Kick down this mesh panel, drop down into the room. And then we'll make our way up, guys, to the safe room. So when we get to the item box, yeah, we're going to take out, where are we? Yeah, we're going to take out Freya's Needle and the Rugged Rookie Charm. Yeah, you don't have Requiem now. Freya's Needle, it's not great, but it's the best weapon we can actually access with Grace. And it does kill lickers if you hit them with every bullet. Well, most of them. Yeah, you got to hit liquor with like 95% of the bullets, and it will kill him in one go. So you got to be quick. Yep, and also you can take out the I Spy charm if you want to try to avoid any instant kill attacks. And of course the infinite ribbon as well. Yeah, so item box, take out some healing items as well, guys, just if you want a way to heal, just in case. So healing items, rugged rookie charm, infinite ribbon, Freya's needle, and also, yes, the I Spy charm, I guess, if you need it. Ink ribbon there, and as you see, the blood collector, yes, spawns beside the typewriter. It's going to save my game, ready for this last bit's grace. Yeah, right, so let's get cracking. Yeah, for me, it's kind of like welcome back. I just got back, been away for a little bit, back here now. Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted, been down the gym learning how to punch boulders, trying to take after Chris. I'm getting there, can't quite punch through one cleanly yet. But I'm hoping I can punch through little tiny pebbles, but that's about it at the moment. I've got a lot of progress to make on that. But anyway, you come in here, these first few lickers, I am going to kill them. It's just a lot easier than taking your time sneaking past them. So you have to make sure you hit them with almost every bullet. You can miss a few, but try to be as accurate as possible. Because if you miss any and got reload, it's going to get a chance to an attack. Just be ready to kind of run out of the way if you can. There's a green herb there. So grab that on that side of the desk. And shoot weapon again, get the aggro of this next licker. That's it, take that one out. Like I say, try to hit it with a full clip. And for this save, yeah, there's only 2 lickers in this bit. So for this save, the code is 80, 50, and 0. So 80, 50, and then 0. In there, all I'm going to take is the med injector. Going to come around the corner, kill that guy who just woke up. His procedure has not been completed, so he's a bit, I guess, crippled. Can't really do much, but I have no sympathy at all. He's still a zombie at the end of the day. So I'm going to take him out. Coming in next, take out these 2. Yeah, poor things. I don't think they've got anything down below. I think they were, yeah, whatever you call it again. Yeah, it's been cut off, but it's just zombies. They don't really have any other urge other than to eat more brains. So once you kill them 2, grab the key at the end. Once you've got the key, that's all we need. Come back down here. 3 new zombies would have spawned. Again, pretty upset they've got nothing down below. So take them all out. Take that one out first. And then these 2 out the back here. Just be careful they do not get close. I mean, even if they get within about 6 steps, they can start stumbling towards you quite quick. They get like a bit of momentum going and you just can't stop them. So just do not let them get too close, guys. Like I say, within about 5 steps, keep them outside of that. Once they're all dead, that shortcut door is not open on Insanity. They force you to take long way round. I don't know why. It's not as if they've put a new enemy here. They just force you to take long way. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Like I say, you know the enemies. You just force you to take long way round. So come through here. I guess they're trying to think, you know, what if that player did not kill all the enemies? Then he's got to carefully get past the licker in that other room. I guess that's what they're looking at. But when you killed all the enemies, all it does is just waste your time. So come down these steps. And another licker will come around this far corner. Again, I'm going to take him out with a full clip from my needle. That's it. Just shoot him with a full clip of needles, guys, and that'll take him out. No more lickers for the time being. Well, all the rest, anyway, I'm just going to run past. Yeah, I don't think I kill any more enemies. Ask Grace, that'll be it. So place a key in here. That's it for a cutscene to help Leon. Yeah, help the little damsel in distress down there. Once you've done so, grab a magnetic key from here. Yeah, magnetic, so I stumbled my words a little bit there. Not the first time, definitely not the last. Right, continue upwards afterwards. And just going to make a save. This is your last item box with Grace. So if you ever want to do any reloading for whatever reason near an item box, maybe you need to craft more of the blood collector or some other reason, yeah, this is where you want to do so. But when we go past the item box, we're just going to come back up here, just get that orb from this far room. I took out all the enemies, so I've got no enemies to worry about. Yeah, I guess this is what they meant. They want you to take long way round, so in case you did not kill all the enemies, you got to carefully sneak past the licker again and, you know, all that nonsense. So unlock this door with a magnetic key. We're going to grab the Molotov, then grab the orb, and that's all we want. We are going to kill the enemy on the gurney where the Molotov is. Yeah, it's this guy here. That's it. Shoot him down below. Yeah, get right between his cheeks there. Yeah, I think one went right in the hole. That's what killed him instantly at the end. Yeah, grab a Molotov, grab the orb. There we go. Now, when you grab the orb, some enemies are going to come in the far door. I love my Molotov, which I just collected, killed 3. There will be 2 more around the corner, but if you're quick enough, you can get out, but keep left, and you'll ignore the 2 on the right. So kill them first 3, get out, and then you avoid the other 2. I think there's actually one on the right and one on the left, but yeah, just be quick, and you can skip them next 2. But if you are going to take your time, just stay in there until you killed all, I think it's 5 enemies altogether. We do not have to come back in here at all. So now, this is definitely the last time you're going to pass this item box. You do come back into that red room a bit later, when you get a second orb. I guess you could save it then. I mean, I'm going to make a save anyway, because when I come back in later, I just go straight for the orb door. Not much to do, guys. Like I said, there's no final boss, because we're going to skip it by destroying Elvis. So placing the magnetic key. We're not going to go in this small office on the left. There's a zombie in here, by the way. Yeah, if you go in that door there and grab the bottle of acid recipe, it'll give you every other recipe you've not collected yet. Yeah, which is quite good. You just grab that one piece of paper and it gives you every other recipe you've not quite collected. So coming here, like I said, I'm going to run past all the enemies. There's only one enemy you should have to stun. This first zombie, I always run past him on the right. When I run past on the left, he just seems to get me a bit quicker. But if I run that by on the right, I guess it takes some time to turn around. So yeah, run past on the right, I can just get it past him. Up here, keep to the right. When this licker's in the middle, go around the left side of him. And stun that zombie. That's it, otherwise he'll grab you. Then come along here, go to far left and up the steps. And that's pretty much it. Skip all those enemies. And that's probably what I'm going to do on my no bonuses as well. Up here, grab the med injector from that fire trolley. Grab the orb from this far case. And I'm just going to save my game at the typewriter. And that's all we're going to do in this room. So med injector, orb, and save your game. There is an ink ribbon on this trolley near the typewriter, if you need to save, because you don't have the infinite ribbon. And then once you're done, jump through this window at the top. Run past this licker. Yeah, the way back is probably easier than the way there. So I like to jump down here, because there's a zombie coming through that far door. But when you jump down here, he goes past that umbrella container on my left. Yeah, allowing you to get past him. And there's 2 lickers that come through glass at the end. Again, you can just run straight past them. Yeah, it's very easy to run past all these lickers, disgrace. Probably not that other room, because we have to go back and forth through that room quite a bit, and there's lots of zombies. But yeah, this area, because it's mainly just lickers, I just run past them all. Yeah, you got that one right at the end. And when you get to the orb door, they'll stop chasing you guys and go back to their default locations. Yeah, place both orbs in the scanner. Yeah, 10 minutes ago, guys, almost there. And that'll be platinum. Yeah, it's very quick platinum. Imagine how quick it's going to be when they release, I guess, yeah, unload. When they unload the DLC for all weapons from the start, unlocked, yeah, it's going to be very quick. Because you can pretty much just use every weapon. Because there's no trophy for no box, which is surprising. You know, that might have been pretty cool on this. You know, no box and no supply box. Imagine that one. Oh, wow, that could have been tricky. I'm surprised they haven't put that trophy in this. Yep, so here, you want to kill these 2 zombies over here. And there's a licker at the end on Insanity. And you want to try to get a headshot. Otherwise, your Requiem will not kill it in one. It will take 2. I mean, I missed, but luckily I managed to get it again. So yeah, go for headshots if you can. I mean, I just happened to hit him the second time. I don't think I even really aimed. I just pointed my gun and shot. But luckily I hit him. Yeah, grab a hand grenade on the right there. Grab this med injector on the table. And repair your body armor if it's a little bit damaged. Yeah, this is the last supply box. But if you do want to do a final boss, if you die to him, it just allows you to access the supply box from the game over screen. There you go. But just remember, guys, if you do continue from game over screen, it will transfer the time across. So I'm just going to save my game. And let's do it. So all we've got left to do is Leon. There's no enemies to fight, it's Grace. This is it, the final bunch of enemies as Leon. So you're going to come into Bioweapon Repository. I think it's number 11 or 05, one of them. Yeah, go about Tracking Module Legendary from that box. So there will be a lot of lickers in here. Again, I'm just going to run past them all. There's far too many. I mean, try and kill them all if you want. You can parry them, they're not too bad to parry. But they do attack a lot more frequent on Insanity. Remember, go for headshot if you want to kill him instantly with a Requiem. Otherwise, it's going to take 2 shots if you hit him in the body. This way it can be better to just run past them, otherwise it just consumes too much ammo. I mean, you can do a stealth kill with Leon if you get behind him in stealth. Kill him once with your hatchets. These two zombies in the middle, these two here, they do normally try to attack me as I run past. I'm just taking them two out, and I was quite lucky there. I got two with 2 bullets, with bullet penetration. Right, press that button to lower them capsules. As you can see, if you get attacked while you're doing that, you don't take any damage. And just avoided that one trying to lick me. Come to the far room. Press the button at the end to lower the next hidden path. That's it. We've still got our end room, remember, where about 7 lickers spawn and a bunch of zombies, but it's not too bad. Right, so I'm just running back along here now. Yeah, a few new lickers and zombies will spawn along the way. Yeah, it's a nice little parry there. Yeah, not too bad parry with the mortal edge. And I was lucky then. Yeah, got one of the instant kill attacks. That's what you can do to Hunk, but I bet it's going to get patched. So grab that green herb, bottom of the steps, continue upwards. And zombies and lickers, well I guess enemies, as a more general term, will not follow you up these steps. So grab a key from that panel at the end, grab a hand grenade, and grab a med injector. Come out this far door, and then go left, back into that other room. So you've got this final encounter, guys, and that'll be it. We've got plenty of ammo, plenty of healing items, so we're just going to fight them head on. You can try to order them all up and lob stacked hand grenades like we did on Casual, but because the lickers are not already present like they are on Casual, they don't spawn until you put the key in and all the doors will lock. And they're kind of like automatically aggro to you. We're just going to bait them around and try to use these 2 gas tanks to begin with. And for some reason, when you come around the back here, they don't like to follow you around. They like to kind of change direction and come the other way. I don't know why they do it. Yeah, you'll be running around, they'll be chasing you, but once you get around the back, they'll turn around and go back the other way. It's a bit weird. But if you're expecting it, you can kind of turn around ready to shoot the gas tanks. So you watch. So I'm going to shoot that one, and I bet they've gone around the other way. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. They all just like change direction. They don't like going around the back near that door. But I've got them all luckily with 2 gas tanks. And then all we've got left is a round of zombies. So exactly the same enemies on Casual, but the only difference being that lickers do not spawn until after you put a key in. Whereas on Casual, and I guess Standard, they're already there before you put the key in. So these guys are all going to fall out. Yeah, I probably should have just used my Requiem here. Or even Ghost Grudge. Look, I've got plenty of body armor, I've got plenty of healing items, so I'm not really worried at all. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much that's it. No more enemies to kill, guys. Platinum is pretty much yours. As long as you want to destroy Elvis. There we go. Money shot there. Yeah, as long as you want to destroy him. I don't know why I always have to go for these coin shots. Yeah, remember, if you do want to do a speedrun trophy, you have to release Elvis. Otherwise, it will not pop the trophy speed demon. So I believe the actual description, it says complete the game and release Elvis in less than 4 hours. I think that's the actual description, something like that. But remember, once you complete the game on Insanity, you unlock 40,000 CP. Then you can go back and unlock Infinite RPG in your content menu, and then reload that save before Hunk when you still got the RPG. You'll keep it afterwards because you've got infinite, of course, ammo. Then just go through this end of bit again, guys. It'll be really easy because you can basically just rocket launch everything and just get a game done again. You might even be able to change difficulty in the options. I don't know if that'll work. You know, load up Insanity, change the difficulty. I don't know, that might work. I've not even tested that myself. So it's going to stumble to the end. Yeah, it's been quite a rough night out for Leon. They recycle so much. I mean, they've even recycled this bit from Resident Evil 4. You know when you're carrying... I keep getting the names. Is it Sherry? When you're carrying through that part near the end, and you're stumbling through the wood like this. Again, another kind of recycled part. I mean, they've changed it up slightly by making it that you can get attacked during it. But yeah, still the same. Right, so it's Grace. Yeah, let's make our way to Leon, and that'll be it. We're going to destroy Elvis, and we'll get all the remaining trophies. But there are 2 more. You won't pop Platinum here. Platinum will actually pop when we've unlocked all the figures and all the concept art. So if you think you've got enough, you might want to go and do that now before you do this last bit. You know, if you do want to pop platinum on the game over screen, sorry, not game over screen, completion screen on your results at the end. Because platinum for me, my actual image, it's like a picture of Victor on the model menu, so it's a bit of a bad platinum screenshot, but you know, I'm not really bothered about that. But if you are bothered about it, so I know some players do like a nice platinum shot at the end. Yeah, you might want to go and do the models and the concept art now. And when you do it, just remember, you have to unlock them all, but then you have to view them all. We can view them all really quick by holding R1. We'll just go through them quickly. So yeah, destroy Elvis by pressing L2. That's the left option. I'm going to put in my Netflix password here, destruction. Just don't tell nobody. Yeah, there you go. What does the creator desire? Destruction. There you go. Hopefully you can spell it right. Right, and that's it. So you complete the game. 2 cutscenes afterwards. You'll pop all those final completion-based trophies. Completing the game on standard, insanity. Yeah, I think standard classic as well or something. Yeah, remarkable, resolute, and rising agent. So that's it. 2 hours 26, not too shabby. But yeah, platinum don't pop. I think for a moment I was like, why is platinum not popping? Like, oh yeah, got to do the models. So yeah, once done, come into here and you want to unlock all the concept art. Yeah, so you need to buy it all. It's going to cost you about 5,600 to do all the concept art and 5,000 to do the models. Now I did do brief edits. It does take a few minutes to purchase everything. So purchase all concept art, guys, and then view one and quickly go through everyone. Like I said, hold R1 and you go through them really quick. There you go. That's all concept art. Next up, we'll do all models. So same again, unlock everything. There'll be brief edits. It does take a few minutes. And you'll see me finish it at the end by viewing them all. Now, with all my extra CP, I don't need to buy rocket launcher. I've got no reason to play the game again on this account. So I'm just gonna keep all my CP until DLC releases, because you never know, there might be some really good unlockables. Because I've got loads of CP still, because I haven't bought everything, I might be able to buy some really good things straight away when DLC pops. You never know. Just at the moment, I've got no reason to go and buy rocket launcher because I've done platinum and all the challenges. So yeah, they are all complete, all challenges, and you see everything that I've not bought. And yeah, kill 300 enemies, done that a while back. Because even when you bought everything, you do have extra CP, so it makes you wonder, there must be more coming in the DLC. But anyway, that's it guys, full platinum and insanity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.